I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great day to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat to call in. It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Join the Patreon today.
It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Join the page.
The Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat, call in. The Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. You already know where to go and get that uncut raw. Your knowledge and opinion, get it off of the 3 minutes. It don't matter where you from, we all the same, my dog. If you hear that, stand no business, can you defend your position? The Boxing Voice, the people's choice. Yo, put my anthem on. That ain't Sally Willis, stainless on the microphone. Coming through in stereo, making sure you hear me. Get my point across, articulate my mind so clearly. Get no record, another addition to the history. Call her under you, my destiny. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Call her under you, my destiny. Can you hear me? We in it, yeah, we here. The Boxing Voice, we here. TBV. We here. TBV. The Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat, call in. The Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe.
It's the Haney voice, Wilder voice. No, my dude is the Boxing Voice. Voice of the people, I done made my choice. 7 days a week, Twitter, X, Discord, iTunes, YouTube, Blog Talk Radio. Name any other podcast you know. They got an AM and they got a PM show. Betting odds and weekend shows. You can call and let it go. Soy campeón de la gente. Patreon pendejo. Amateur Olympic pro. Treadmill row work elliptical. Only one place we can go. Dante's Boxing Ego. No, it's only one destination for interviews, conversation, and boxing news entertainment. The Boxing Voice, why you waiting? It's only one destination for interviews, conversation, and boxing news entertainment. The Boxing Voice, why you waiting?
Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat, call in. The Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great place to talk boxing. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. we'll see who jumps on in a bit to talk some boxing with us. But today, we're here to get fight week started, man. You are the people. You ask, we do. So, someone say, hey, man, you need to give Keyshawn that love that you showed to David Benavidez and David Morel. And, I feel like Morel is certainly a better dance partner than Dennis Berinchyk from a popularity standpoint, and from a threat standpoint. You have to be a hardcore to know Berinchyk and to know what he brings to the table, to know his pedigree, to know his stable mates, to know that on the day that he won his belt, so did Loma, and a few days before that, so did Usyk, right? So those are things that hardcores would know. The casual fan isn't just gonna get behind Berinchyk just because. This is more about Keyshawn and him potentially becoming a future star in this sport. Now, it's my belief that, another exciting performance like the one he put on with Gustavo Limons, uh, specifically ending in knockout of Berinchyk, can land him that Tank Davis fight. He does the numbers. He has the uh, mouthpiece, and it would make an amazing dance partner for Davis. And Tank, out of everybody, this is the one guy that he kind of I don't want to say respects, but I feel like he's acknowledging him, and that's a good thing. Now there is a tweet out there that maybe pertains to Tank talking about Keyshawn, but it's also based off Keyshawn saying something in an interview about him. Um, but we always see Tank tweeting, right? We're trying to see him fight, and maybe this particular Davis can get the other Davis in the ring because of the finances that he generates. He did sell over 10,000 tickets, and I think they only gave away 300 or 100. I mean, the dude did his thing. Now he's headlining Madison Square Garden in what is, probably the best non-pay-per-view fight of the year, right? This is probably the best non-pay-per-view fight. It's for a belt. It's not a vacant belt. He's got to take it from the champion. The champion earned that from someone that most of the boxing public respects in Emmanuel Navarrete. Granted, that was a vacant title shot, but, nonetheless, Berinchyk earned his stripes in that win and sent Navarrete back down in weight. So, definitely a credible opponent for Keyshawn to go in there and become a world champion. Obviously, a loss would be a setback. Not that big of a setback as he's been, fast tracked. He only has about 13 fights, and he's going up for a world title. So I believe this might be one fight sooner than Shakur. Shakur Stevenson actually fought for a vacant title versus Joet Gonzalez, where, again, Keyshawn will be taking this one from the champ if he can successfully defeat Denny's. And let's be real, the resume of Keyshawn going into his first world title fight is a very decent resume. He has some good names and decent wins on his resume. Guys like Juan Carlos Burgos, Anthony Yiggett, Nabril Albright, Pedraza, Medueno. These are good, names that have shown us Keyshawn's durability and his skills. It is fight week. This isn't a big fight where they get grand arrivals and things like that. So nothing. Excuse me. I don't think anything is kicking off until Wednesday, which would be their media workout. But I'm gonna check what emails they've sent and give you that information if it's available. But again, the community asked to start early, so that's what we're gonna do. The undercard, it's okay. You know, it's A side heavy, right? So there's value in the undercard from a name standpoint, right? Like, while Xander Zayas believes he's in the toughest fight of his career because, Slava Spoomer is undefeated. We don't really know him. He's from Germany. He is 20-0. And, we're all assuming that Xander will get the win. He could end up being in a tough fight, and we'll see. But the excitement for a Xander Zayas fight isn't there because of the opponent. On the undercard of that, you have the return of Jared Anderson coming off of his first defeat at the hands of Martin Bacoli, and he's back versus Marios Colinas. And the excitement isn't there for that because people assume this is what it's supposed to be. A tune-up fight after the first loss. Rohan Polanco, while there's hype around his name, he's not fighting a name. Jean Carlos Torres, no one knows him. Vito Milanecki is in the named fight of the weekend. He's taking on Connor Coley in Madison Square Garden. Italian versus Irish. It should be good. Abdullah Mason gets a slight step up as he's going to be facing Manuel Jaimes, who is the previous and last defeat for Rolly, or last win for Rolly, right? Rolly got a win over Manuel Jaime, and now he's in a Ryan fight. Abdullah's fighting him right behind him, so we'll see how that looks. Abdullah is now 16-0, and we still don't have a name that we can tell our friends, oh, go watch the so-and-so fight. Delonte Johnson, a.k.a. Tiger Johnson, is back 14-0. He's going to be taking on a step up in Keyshawn Toller. So that's a slight step up for Tiger. Again, you have to be a hardcore to know Toller, so not really helping the card outside of from an A-side standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, the B-sides in these fights aren't bringing much, except for Keyshawn, who's the B-side to the champion, but the champion's really the B-side to the challenger. You got Nico Ali Walsh. He's also back, but again, he's in a fight that isn't a known fight. And that's kind of sad because he was offered the Jake Paul fight once upon a time, and he said no, but here he is fighting a 6-round fight versus Juan Carlos Guerra Jr. It really doesn't make any sense. And what I believe he might have changed trainers again. Keon Davis, the brother of Keyshawn Davis, is on the undercard. This will be his second fight with Top Rank. He's the younger, taller brother, and he's taking on Ira Johnson in his second fight with Top Rank. And then you have Juan Manuel Lopez's, I think this is, let me double check. Actually, this may not be Juan Manuel Lopez's son. Maybe. I don't know why it says De Jesus. I thought his last name was Lopez, but okay, this does look like him. He's got the same nickname. Well, not the same nickname, but a combination of his father's name. So I'm assuming this is him and he's getting his top ranked debut. So I guess, we want to see that, but it's his debut. It shouldn't be anything that's going to derail the young kid unless he just wasn't, on point. That being said, I also want to bring up, talk about, and allow you guys to talk about the Inside the Keyshawn Davis last sparring session, episode 1. Also, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, episode 1, or should I say full episode? I don't know. And also the Berinchyk promises to keep Keyshawn's belt, and Keyshawn promises to KO Berinchyk. These are all shoulder contents that Top Rank created. 45 minutes on the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's a 4-parter, so you get, some of Berinchyk, some of Keyshawn, some of Xander Zayas, and some of, obviously, Vito Milanecki. Then, the next one, it's pretty much all Berinchyk and Keyshawn. And the last one, it is about Keyshawn's final day in sparring. And, what you can notice from all the shoulder content is that his son and the birth of his son has changed him. According to Bomac and Keyshawn, it's made him more focused and taking the job seriously from a job standpoint, meaning he puts in the work like it's a job now because it's a means to take care of his son. But like Tank, he feels that it made him softer, and it's all about his son. I mean, there's a part in one of these episodes where he says, when I knock him out, don't put the belt on me first. Wait till I got my son in my hand, then give me that belt. So his focus has certainly changed. He's a family man now. About 2 fights ago, right? I think the Nahir Albright fight was when he was house shopping. And now he has a family in that house. So different mindset. But for Berinchyk, I mean, there's a lot on the line as well. You want to assume that he's training equally as hard, if not harder, because he has that pressure. The same pressure that Keyshawn has, right? Keyshawn's in a circle of greats as well with Shakur and Crawford. But Denny's is as well. He's got the Lomachenkos of the world as his, stablemate big brothers. He's got Usyk, as well. And even Vazdeg. So it's like he's got to pressure himself to get this win to prove to his countrymen and his stablemates and his teammates, right, that like, bro, I'm just as good as y'all. And I can do what you guys did. Because Usyk has proved that, right? And so has Loma to an extent. Loma was jumping through divisions and embodying everybody. So Denny's haven't really gotten that opportunity. His first upset was Emmanuel Navarrete. And now he's in even tougher with a possibly bigger puncher, right? I mean, would we say Keyshawn is a puncher? After his last fight, maybe people would say yes. Before that last fight, I don't know. I think he is. I mean, 12 fights, 8 knockouts. That sounds good enough to me. It does put him at that 66.67% KO ratio. And if you've been listening to the show for a bit, you know that our good friend Marco seems to believe if you have 65, you got power, but not really knockout power. But he did stop Limons, who was moving down in weight, but was always a 135-pounder. But it looks like I got a couple of co-hosts ready to rock and roll. Ryan in Canada, and it looks like I'm about to say Supermax. Lord have mercy. It looks like Tone is
Damn.
also
Damn, Tone.
in the
Damn,
building.
right? We shooting early.
Right?
Nah.
I just get on the call and start getting cooked. God damn.
Never that. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What up, man?
It's good, Ness.
Did y'all watch
Fight
any of
week.
this shoulder contest, man? Any of this stuff Top Rank made on Keyshawn? Did y'all watch any?
I saw that Fight Hype interview
Okay.
where Keyshawn said he'd fight Shakur for what, 100 mil?
Yeah, he throwing that out there just to throw that out there. But I'm sure he would. It's like the whole situation with Jermel and Earl. Earl was willing to do it. There's always gonna be that one dude willing to do it. You know, so push come to shove, somebody'll get it done for them. But I was specifically talking about like the inside Keyshawn Davis last sparring session. What else did they have? I mean, it was a few that I watched. The Dennis Berinchyk promises to keep his belt, and Keyshawn promises to get the KO. He's running around saying he's gonna knock him out in the first round. Then the blood, sweat, and tears, where they basically talked about all the big names on the card. You know, Berinchyk, Keyshawn, and Xander Zayas and Vito Milanecki. I'm talking about those. But I guess now I understand. This is what I said to my audience, right? They're like, oh, you need to treat this like David Morel versus David Benavidez. But Berinchyk isn't Morel. You know, at least Morel tries to speak English. He's got some swag. He's dancing. You know, Berinchyk, I mean, I haven't seen anything from him outside of, you know, the YouTube stuff that I'm discussing now.
Yeah. Promo definitely been lackluster since the last Virginia fight. I've been going through the archives. I went through the TBV archives, and I found the reel that you and Ringwalk Danny had with Bo Mack and Keyshawn. Now I have a different take on Keyshawn Gervonta. He's not ready for Tank. If he does win this title, he needs to defend the belt before he fights Tank, because in that footage, when you interviewed him, he said Tank was piecing him up. So,
I mean, yeah, but that was back then, almost 3 years ago, probably. So, you know, yeah, he wasn't ready back then. Now he's coming to his own. Like I talked about before y'all jumped on, he's also a father now, and seems a whole lot more focused, whole lot more motivated and driven to be a provider for that child. And yeah, I mean, Bomac spoke about it, the fact that, you know, he comes in and he treats it like a job now, puts in his time, puts in his work, punches out, goes home to be with the family. So, you know, a focus fighter is a dangerous fighter. But I think from a commercial standpoint, if he can get the knockout winning this title, it can get him that Tank fight. Obviously,
that'll be no. We can't do that, bro. We can't.
Well, think about it.
What other clip? No.
But what other fighter does Tank acknowledge, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Every other fighter he puts down, this seems like the one guy that he's willing to do business with, other than Ryan.
He being acknowledged for a reason.
Oh, you think he's an easy fight?
Well, that's okay. Yeah. That's okay if you think it's an easy fight, and even better if Tank thinks it's an easy fight. But let's be real, this will be the most competitive fight since
Pedraza.
And I'm talking betting lines. Because no matter what we thought about Ryan, he still was almost a 4-1 to lose. Like, Tank was a 4-1 favorite, 3.5 in favorite over him at the beginning. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
There's more implications too, Ness. Like, it's unification.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Tank in a unification yet.
Right.
And Keyshawn, you know, he wants that.
And he wanted to, right? He was willing to do it with Loma. He was, and I get it. Someone's like, oh, but Loma's older. I'm just saying, you can nitpick or you can go off, you know, he at least wanted to unify. Maybe he feels it's time to unify. And again, you got to think of the economics that Keyshawn brings. He sold 10,000. You seen the tickets. He gave away only like 100 to 300 tickets. Like the dude really sold. So now he's headlining in Madison Square. I don't know if it's the big room. I don't think, but they could try the big room because they got Vito Milalecki, Italian, versus Connor Coley, Irish. Then you got Puerto Rican Xander Zayas. Then you got the Ukrainian and Dennis. You know, and these are all mixtures of New York City. These people are all here to come out for their local fighter, not local fighter, but for their fighter, because New York has all that. So, you know, Keyshawn's fan base is only a drive up. You know, I drive 4 hours all the time. You know what I mean? Shit, if you live in Florida, that's nothing.
Yeah, that'd be crazy because I don't remember the last big fight that was in the big room. I think Siriano and Katie.
That might be it. That might be
I
it.
thought it was,
Yeah.
And if it's not that, it would be Tio. Tio when somebody was in the big room.
Tio don't fight in the. Nah, him and Josh Taylor was in the small room.
No. Tio versus somebody was in the big room. I remember we talked about this not too long ago. I'm sure Alex Vega will send me the information again. He was actually the one that let me know that he was in the big room. What is this? Okay, so you all right? I'll show this, Tone. What is? I don't know. We gonna have to see what Tone see in this clip because Tone always sees something we don't see. But this clip has somehow changed Tone's mind, and now Keyshawn is not ready for Tank Davis, allegedly.
Being as though that you sparred him, you said when you get in there, you can feel a person's energy. We've had plenty of trainers tell us that Tank is a great boxer, not just this puncher that we see. He just hasn't, quote unquote, had to show it. I feel like you've seen some of that in the Isaac Cruz fight, especially with the one hand. He had to show his pivots and his boxing ability. But yeah, do you think he is a high-level boxer? Boxer, not puncher.
Yes, definitely. It wasn't easy for me to just go in there and punch on Tank. Like, for real. Like, I really had to set things up. And
I just want to pause. I mean, you just heard him clearly. He said it wasn't easy for me to go in there and punch on Tank. I had to set it up. So he hit him. It wasn't like he didn't hit him.
then when I did get careless, this when I was, 20 years old at the time, 23 now.
Look, and he said when I did get careless at 20, he's 23 then, and now he's older than that.
So when I did get a little careless, a little desperate, or just moving a little bit too fast, he caught me. Okay, I ain't doing that shit no more. But at the same time, I'm getting that shit back, and I got it back. You feel what I'm saying? But Tank boxing IQ, Tank has IQ. Like, yes, he's a great boxer for sure.
Yeah, that don't sound like a scared man at all. He said, I got that shit back. I don't know. Tone loves saucing things up, man. He don't sound afraid. I want that fight. I want that fight. Like, think about it, man. Give me that fight before you give me the Shakur fight, simply because I know Keyshawn gonna go for it. Keyshawn gonna outbox. I mean, Shakur gonna try and outbox Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not gonna look as fun as Tank Davis versus Davis. It just ain't gonna look like that. Davis versus Davis is gonna be a barn burner. You know what I'm saying? And Shakur Stevenson versus Davis, Tank Davis, that's gonna be more of a boxing match, masterclass, you know, high level type shit. You know?
I think Davis versus Davis, we can get a trilogy. Like that type of, it could turn into a rivalry like that. Because Keyshawn, you know, if he beat Tank, he gonna let him know he beat him.
No, that's the only way you get it. Keyshawn would have to win that first fight. He would have to win that first fight, you know, or the money would have to be right, where like the way that the Ryan fight was, where you see Tank made so much money, he running around asking for the rematch, not even letting Ryan ask for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically this month, February 2025 is a race for Tank. Who will have a better performance out of Keyshawn or Shakur? I got Shakur stopping Floyd Schofield. Keyshawn, I got a decision. I could be wrong. But right now, this is the month, the race for Tank. Both of them haven't really been. Well, Keyshawn's more in the media right now, maybe because it's fight week. Shakur, they're going radio silent on their promo. I only heard one quote where he said he's the best fighter on the card, but y'all got to step y'all promo up, man, or something. I don't know. It's quiet.
The best fighter on the card, he said. That's why.
Yeah, Shakur locked in though. That's why he's locked in. It looks like his hand is 100%. I told you I watched that little 8 to 9 minute video they did on him. His hand looking like it's 100%. He letting loose on an aqua bat. He got an afro. You know what I'm saying? He's locked in. And I think there is a chip on his shoulder about being the best on the card or trying to at least look the best on the card. But yeah, that's why I said the other day, man, y'all need to watch that little 8-minute video. It was all right. It was based on him. That's just a very deep card, man. I'm glad it's finally getting attention. We are what? Damn, 11 days out from the last crescendo, baby. That's gonna be a fire card. Tone, you wasn't on last night, but I was telling Johnny from the hangout spot, he's gonna check out flights, man. We should link up for that one in studio, bro. What do you think about that February 22nd? I know it's early.
Yeah.
You don't do day parties. I'm a brunch kind of guy, so it don't matter to me.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do a daytime watch party for sure.
Yeah, that card is gonna be lit, bro, top to bottom. But we gotta check what time it starts. I think the turkey cards out here start like at 8 in the morning, bro. He be tripping.
8 in the morning?
I think, man.
I think it's 12 over here, noon in the East Coast. So yeah, it's probably like 9 o'clock for you guys.
It be weird, man. It be weird, bro. It might be like 9:30, like, and that's the thing. All them fights is good. Like, to think that maybe the opener of that card is Joshua Buatsi and Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get in the studio early to set up because that's a good fight. I don't know how it's gonna look on. I don't know how it's gonna look on TV because Buatsi came up in that Andre Ward school, but it's a good fight with two top 10, top 15, like heavyweights.
Yeah, that damn, that's a stat card right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like every fight, you just cannot miss. Like, that's entertainment value at the highest level.
Those two. Yeah. Go ahead, Ryan.
Because like you got Zhang second, so it's like, man, from the start, and that's what we want. I mean, I can't complain. That's what we want, man. We want to watch a full card of boxing.
Speaking of full card, pivoting back to this very stacked card, but are you guys interested in the rest of the card? And better question is, who's on the card? Give me A side, B side of any fight on this card other than Keyshawn and Berinchyk.
Mason, he's on. Yeah. Vito's on the card too.
No.
Is he campaigning?
I said A side, B side. So who's Mason fighting?
He's fighting the guy Rolly for Jaime's, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Tone? Let me get one.
A side, B side. I don't know. I just know my man Tiger Johnson fighting on this card. I don't know who he fighting.
See?
I like the A side because I like how Top Rank always put like these fighters on the card.
But ain't that the issue? I think that's the issue when the B side isn't attractive. You don't get that big fight feel. You don't get what we got with David versus David. Like, look, you like, oh, I know my man Tiger on there. I don't know who he fighting though. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
Even Ryan, he answered it, but he's like, yeah, I mean Mason. I mean, yeah, he's fighting the guy Rolly for it. Like, the interest isn't there. Like, I'll put it to you this way: all three of us create content for boxing. So, is this a live fight chat for you?
It's borderline. Like honestly, if the stakes weren't so high for the main event, it wouldn't be worth it at all. But a lot of those fights that you're talking about, Ness, they're like building fights. Like, isn't Tiger fighting at a new weight? Vito's fighting at new weight. Jared's back. We don't know how he's gonna look now. So a lot of them are build fights, which is like you said, there's no buzz.
Exactly. Because the buzz for a Jared return is from the hardcores. Is he done? Is he back? The casuals, they not tuning in to Mario Scolinas. So this is for us. And they need to
Xander's
do. They
in a
need to
tough
do a
fight.
better. They need to do.
Do we?
I don't know. Is
Spooner?
he? Is he?
He I think he had a majority win over someone. Who do you have a majority win over? Free. But 54, I just think 54 is one of those divisions that the names aren't there, but it's competitive.
That's my problem, bro. Like, how is it that they always can find these undefeated fighters we never heard of? Like, there's plenty of undefeated fighters we do know. Like, who is Spoomer? Like, he's from Germany, and he's never fought no one we know. Like, I already went through the resume. I'm like, yo, how did he even get here? Like, how did he get in there with Xander, of all people? Xander was just signing to fight fucking Virgil Ortiz, and now you give him Spoomer? I don't know, bro. And people,
who Big Baby fight? Who my man Big Baby Anderson fight?
Mario Scolinas. But that's okay because he's a get back fight.
Yeah, soft touch.
Yeah, he's a get back fight, but the rest of these, I mean, look, bro, Keyshawn is gonna be 13 fights when he steps in the ring. Abdullah's got 16.
Damn, 16.
Tiger Johnson got how many, bro?
Roland
Polanco.
14,
Look, Roland Polanco got 14. They putting him in with Torres we never heard of. Gene Carlos at that. Not even Juan Carlos, Gene Carlos. Then Tiger got 14. He in with Tola. It's okay. It's okay. Connor Coley and Vito, that's a decent fight. That's a decent fight. 21-0. I mean 21. 20-1, excuse me, and the other 21-0. Italian, the other one Irish. It's happening in New York. Okay. But even Nico Ali, like, bro, to find out that he was supposed to, that he got offered a Jake fight, and bro, since that news, it's like, bro, he hasn't done anything, and now he's in a 6-rounder. I mean, I'm just questioning.
Damn, he in a 6-rounder? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And I'm just questioning. I'm just questioning what's going on. I'm not trying to hate or nothing. Just trying to understand.
So you said there's no step-up fights on this? There's only one step-up fight?
I mean, honestly speaking, if you're a hardcore, degenerate boxing fan, you're going to watch it top to bottom. But if you're busy, you tuning in to just Berinchyk and Keyshawn. Somebody's going to have to tell you, yo, that Xander Spoomer fight was fire. Then you're going to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Somebody going to have to tell you, like, yo, Jared Anderson went life and death with Colina. Like, come on, man. Who's like, I don't know. I guess
this is not, we not canceling Valentine plans for this fight. Is that what you're trying to say?
Absolutely not. Your girl will hit you over the head with a shoe. Your girl beating you with the purse, bruh. First of all, your girl gonna hit you with the shoe while your mom hit you with the purse for not treating your lady right. You kidding me? Nah, man.
Yeah, so you can't cancel you can't go out on the Saturday for Valentine's Day?
No.
Maybe Mr. Brian Norman card?
No.
Nah.
Damn. So
Yeah, this is a hardcore. This is some
Ryan,
hardcore shit.
you wouldn't stay at the crib. You taking the
Nah, I gotta go out, bro. If I stay for this,
Bro, listen, because you can't set the bar that low with your wife, because if you stay for this, then when it's a real fight, it's like she not gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a different type of buzz for David versus David and this. And again, they have the same elements. David had the same challenge. He had an opponent that didn't really speak English. Dennis Berinchyk could be out here acting like Triple G, where Triple G wasn't the best at English, but he had his one-liners. Drama show. And yeah, we get happy because he said 2 words. You feel me? Dennis ain't saying nothing, or Denise ain't saying nothing. This is all about Keyshawn.
But I'm saying maybe I think because David versus David started early. They promo started. They didn't had by the time they fought, they had at least 9 video chats, press conferences. David was on everybody interview.
yeah.
Keyshawn really ain't revved up this training yet. Like he would have went viral if he would have pressed Andy Cruz when the cameras was on.
Facts, Tone. Facts. You should have did that.
Should have pressed him.
I think he did the right thing by not doing that, because then you are rekindling a old beef, right? You're giving reporters and bloggers more reason to talk about those amateur losses, when right now we moved on. Right now we just knocked out Limos. We going into a title shot. What is he doing? You feel me? But if you show that you still in that realm and that you living, rent free in his head, bruh, like, I mean, your head, he living rent free in your head, then it's gonna look bad, because it's like you still out here pushing and shoving a dude over some amateur fights from however many years ago. It looked like you the one not over it. He did the better. I think he did the right thing. Cause look, right now we'd be talking about, oh, he better get Andy Cruz next. You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's nothing to talk about, Andy. He didn't give us nothing to talk about. There's no linkage to him. It's all about his title shot with Berinchyk. I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, but also there could be that whole marketing genius thing, right? Like all publicity is good publicity. So he got a fight coming up. If we talking about Andy Cruz and him, Berinchyk not really contributing to this promo. So
no, for sure. Yeah, but then the attention is focused on Andy.
It's a different route. It's not the best route. I get what you're saying, Ness, but I mean, it's still a route.
I don't know. Now I just wouldn't want to give a dude that I'm not ready to fight, because he's not on my level and brings nothing to the table, added publicity. You living off my name as it is, bro. Dudes out here thinking you good because you beat me in the amateurs. Meanwhile, I'm in the pros doing 10 times better than you, fighting 10 times better opposition. I didn't get chin checked 2 times in one fight. Like, bro, don't link me with that dude. I would feel disgusted.
We got to build the profile up. Like check. Y'all ever seen that movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
Yeah.
Nah. Remember when? Okay, the crazy chick, Martin had a club night, and then the crazy chick just showed up. But this was the first night she gave him some yams, but she just left the club. Like she showed up and she just dipped into the night. Tank should do that this Friday. Tank should pop up to the Keyshawn
fight.
Pop up
to the fight? Oh, shoot.
And don't say nothing to the media. Get his front row seat. Then just dip off. Tank's never done that. That's great promo for his March 1st fight. If Tank show up to this fight, then I know that Tank trying to fight Keyshawn.
Well, remember that Tank said he gonna announce a fight and he gonna shock everybody. Keyshawn got to do his part. That's what I'm saying. A knockout could put him in that fight. It could put him in position. That's what the title is about. Tank himself said, after this fight, I'm gonna announce something big, and it got to be better than what we've been getting. You got to at least hope that, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's going to give us something better than what he's been giving us.
He either calling out Jake Paul or Ryan Garcia, bro.
I mean, the Jake Paul
he better not.
The Jake Paul is really not possible, right? Like, Tank is a 35-pounder. I don't think it matters how much skill you got. Can you jump up 40 pounds and still retain the skill and speed? Because that's the lowest Jake is going to be able to go. It just won't work. That fight won't work. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Maybe Tank has those type of balls where he's like, bro, 40 pounds ain't nothing. But he also never fought with 40 extra pounds. Maybe he's ballooned up, and that's why they made the Cabbage Patch Tank memes. But has he fought with 40 extra pounds of weight? I don't think that could be a realistic fight.
Nah, that's a pipe dream. Or maybe it's Inoue. Keep talking about Inoue being close.
It's either Ryan Garcia, like my man Ryan said, Inoue, or I don't see him calling out Keyshawn or Shakur. Boxing never gives us what we want, bro. It's not going to start with Tank.
But wouldn't Keyshawn logistics be good for the DMV? Like,
hell yeah,
because he's up there too. Like, Keyshawn could sell.
Yeah, if Keyshawn stops Berinchyk, then Shakur stops Floyd Schofield. What enigma are we in right there, man? Where are we at that point?
Shoot, Turkey Al-Sheik, what you offering Tank?
Hey, man, listen. If Schofield stops him, that's what was in the cards.
Oh, shoot. If Schofield stops Shakur?
If Schofield stops Shakur?
That'd be nuts.
I mean, ain't that what you just said?
No, I said Shakur. If Shakur and Keyshawn get stoppages.
Oh. I mean, that's what was in the cards. I mean, either way, it works both ways. Whoever got stopped, that's what was meant to happen. Shit.
But who Tank gonna pick? Like this, like Tank gonna be like, who you gonna pick?
He'll still pick Keyshawn, right? Keyshawn would have beaten the champion and would continue to demonstrate a specific style, where Shakur is trying to wash off a specific stent, a smell, right? When people think of Shakur, they don't think of come forward action the way they think of Keyshawn and Tank.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you got to go with what you know. Too. I think you got to go with what you know, right? Like at the end of the day, gun to your head, Tone, what's Shakur gonna do in a Tank fight? You gonna say move. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yep.
Gun to my head, what's Keyshawn gonna do? He gonna fight.
Yeah.
He gonna fight.
Keyshawn gonna take chances too.
He gonna fight. You hit him, he gonna hit you back. You heard the interview you made me play from 6 years ago, right? 3 years ago. My man said he hit me, I had to get that back.
But now there ain't no headgear to get it back. You
don't get your ass out of here, my man.
No, I'm saying you saw the Modano fight. Keyshawn took a shot that everybody keeps playing on Twitter, where if he take that same shot from Tank, he going to sleep. I think it's the same shot Rolly got hit with.
But listen, Triple G hit people that we said, man, if Triple G hit Canelo like that, he going to sleep. And Canelo showed us he could roll. Deontay Wilder hit people, and we thought Tyson was going to sleep. Tyson showed us he could roll with them shots, man. Like, skill is still skill, man. Skill is still skill. And everybody take them shots differently. Not everybody is Rocky Morph who just going to stand there. Not stand there, but who just gonna take shots to the head like that. You know what I mean?
Is he too reckless? Is Shakur's in-ring composure more than a Keyshawn Davis? Is Keyshawn Davis too reckless.
I
He
would
get
say
dropped against Berinchyk.
I would say yes. Shakur's obviously going to be more composed. That's why his style is the way that it is. But style still make fights. His style, anytime he fights a guy like Tank, he's still going to be on that back foot. Where Keyshawn, look at when he fought Limons, and I know Limons isn't Tank, but he fought a style coming at him. He stepped back, counter, dropped him. He not leaving the fire. He not jumping out the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. It's a different sort of mindset. Shakur, no disrespect, he gets on the move like Thurman. Thurman fought Porter and used the ring. Keith is a dude that uses his legs. So it's not disrespect. It's your style. That's your style. But
who's the black fighter Keyshawn fought? Is it Nathan Snipes or something?
Albright.
Yeah. How did Albright fight him? Because everybody points to that fight as a blueprint to beat Keyshawn.
I mean, because he hit him, but Keyshawn, I feel like he won that fight cleanly. It was a good back and forth in one round where I think Albright, might have buzzed him or cracked him. I mean, it's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah. Tank, sorry, Ness. Even Tank gets touched a lot. Like Frank Martin had him all swollen, not swollen, but like he had him marked up a bit. So I mean, Tank is there to be hit too.
Facts.
Santa Cruz hit him. Gamboa hit him. Like, you gonna get hit in a fight, bro. I mean, look at Floyd. I was just watching it yesterday. I said it. Like, Floyd's fight came on with Mosley. He got hit. He got hit a lot. He got hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he weathered the storm. And he takes over. So you gonna get hit. It's about, who ends that fight and who makes the right adjustments. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let me get to this first super chat of the day. Ohio runs boxing, $5. No words, all love. Salute Marcus in Ohio. We got Daniel Vega, $5. Did you see Keyshawn call out Emiliano Vargas for his bro? I did. And I also seen Emiliano's comeback, which I like. He's like, basically, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, so I hope it don't sound cornier than what it sounded, because it sounded good. But he's basically said some shit like, I thought you said I was a prospect. Why you worrying about a prospect? I make more money on my endorsements than you do on your fight purses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Vargas, legacy continues.
Candy Slim, 501. $2. Don't forget Hackett versus Norman Sr. is on the 15th. No, we ain't forgetting that. And we live fight chatting that. We already talked about it. We got Adrian, $5. This card better than Berlanga fighting that mother effer making mofongo and pernil on the side of the road. Nasty work. Adrian is a super hater, right? Because Berlanga's not the main event. Keyshawn's the main event. So right there, that card is better than this card because they got a stronger co-main. The co-main for Keyshawn is Spoomer and Zayas. The co-main for Ammo is Berlanga and Mantequilla, two known fighters. It's a difference. But again, they're going to devalue it because it's Berlanga and they hate him so much.
Why are we surprised that Edgar Berlanga is on the undercard? He's coming off a loss where he got whooped.
We're surprised. We're surprised because it was leaked and it was well known that he was going to be at main event in Puerto Rico. But this is a power play. We all seen the tweet from Michael Coppinger, who spoke to Keith Conley, the very great and powerful manager of Edgar Berlanga, who happens to also be the manager of Conor Benn who happened to finally get Conor Benn the fight with, Eubank Jr., that guy. He said that this is all part of the plan and that you guys will see the summer fight, and this made all the sense. And again, Edgar tweeted out free agency. I see someone there laughing saying power play, laugh out loud. Yo, I literally just got Matchroom to pay for my last fight, and it's a tune-up. So I go into free agency off a knockout.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm
Build
going
the
into
profile.
free
You're
agency off a knockout and as a draw because it's black and white. I brought in numbers with Canelo. Like, again, but these dudes, they don't understand that, so they got to put laugh out louds in chats.
That is cool, but you're on the undercard. So the same slander David Benavidez got.
But that's the thing.
You're on the undercard.
But you need you need to start being specific. The same slander that the people gave David. Remember, Nestor Gibbs was bigging up David for being big enough to get on an undercard. So I didn't shame David, and I ain't shaming Edgar. See, I preach equality. Y'all always get caught with egg on y'all face because guys like you will laugh at Edgar for being on the undercard. You can't now because David started it.
Well, here's the difference. David Benavidez embraced being on Gervonta Tank Davis's undercard. Berlanga went to his Instagram story like a bitch waiting in a BBL recovery room talking about I'm going to tell my story. You went to Puerto Rico with the fake parade. You dropped a clip doing horrible defense.
If it was fake, you wouldn't continuously talk about it. If the defense was whack, Jose Benavidez Sr. wouldn't have been on here saying that the defense is good and that Berlanga's a great fighter, that he just needs to stay focused. See, I keep saying, you dudes, these fighters don't need y'all as fans because all y'all do is ruin it. Like, you begging Berlanga to move up, but you also shitting on Berlanga.
He's an undercard fighter. He's not a main eventer.
But you begging him to move up to fight David. Move up, Berlanga. Yeah. Come give us a pay-per-view fight because we can't sell. We need your help.
No, the money's in the matchups. We'll take that match. We'll knock this man out. We'll actually stop him. Something that Canelo couldn't do.
Move up because you a draw. That's what you want.
Hold on, man. Didn't what's his name? Jaime Munguia? Didn't he main event in Phoenix, Arizona after a Canelo beatdown?
No, he did.
And did more numbers than David? Yep, I remember that.
No. Didn't Munguia headline a card in Tijuana after a Canelo beatdown? So Berlanga goes to an undercard in Orlando. They damn near should have threw the Pro Box logo on it.
Bro, they saved him. They saving, like, Berlanga is saving that. Like, Ammo Williams is from Austin, Texas, my G. Patrice Vonley is from Canada.
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Let me tell you something. No.
The same nigga.
Let me tell you.
Listen, the same nigga that had on a Pokemon tail.
Hey, yo, y'all just can't see through the weeds, right? Like, I have no knowledge of this. But it's easy for me to assume that this entire card was supposed to be a Berlanga main event, but he refused to take a re-up deal. You understand?
Yeah, that's what I think's going on.
The same way Shakur refused to take a re-up deal and they gave him that nasty opponent. You guys refuse to fucking learn the business. The business smacks you in the face every goddamn weekend. And you still don't get it.
Ness, the man is open. The man is an undercard to Pikachu.
Yo.
All right. And Shakur was fighting Artem. You know, and now look where Shakur at.
Shakur on the undercard, third fight.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, what if in the summer, Berlanga is in a big fight and it happens to be with Anthony Yard at 175 on a Turkey a la Sheik card with no promoter. You gonna all feel stupid. You gonna all feel stupid. Because
What if he gets
y'all
the
don't
plant
learn the
fight?
business. Exactly. What if it's a plant fight on PBC and he signed the one fight deal because Keith Conley been rocking with PBC? Don't forget, Keith Conley had Daniel Jacobs and Adam Kovnacki. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Hey, based off the way Berlanga has not been in the gym, how he got all these nasty snacks in training, like he's that good. The man had Pringle Funyuns. This fight against this dude that he found in the funeral home somewhere in Puerto Rico might give him some problems.
And Spuma, who Top Rank found for their Puerto Rican star, he's any better. At least we know Mantequilla. If you're a boxing fan, you watched him fight. He was on the Prosca card with Triple G. But let me get to Alex, who obviously wants to speak here and upset that we ain't letting him in on the conversation. Mr. Vega, what up?
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
What's
Can you hear me?
good?
All right. All right. Yeah. Good morning. Good afternoon to some. Hey man, shout out to you, Ryan. I watched that interview with Mr. Scully. Man, that was a good interview. Man, he always has good stories, always good insight. And man, two tone man, his shows, bro, them shits is just always entertaining. No man, shout out to Johnny too from the hangout spot, man. That's some real good boxing points he be making, man. Some real good shit there, man. So I think his show comes on tonight. Thinking what about 11? What he said, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, so 12 hours. So yeah, man, make sure y'all tune into that as well. Uh, Yo, Keyshawn, man, this is a good fight because it's a world title fight. Honestly, I wanted to see, man, I hate that me bring this name up. I wanted to see Tank take away, you know, one of these belts. We didn't get the Loma fight. I was cool if he was gonna fight Berinchyk because he had a title. We've never seen him unify, and that to me that would have been something that he hasn't done before. And you can sell that first time he's ever had multiple belts in one weight class, something on the checklist, something to put on the resume. Instead we're bringing up another champion. Lamont Roach is a great fighter, and hopefully it's a good fight. But this fight interests me. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go. I think Keyshawn, when you watch him, the eye test, you're going to believe he's better. He can do more things. We've seen him go and get guys. We've seen him counterpunch. If a guy comes overweight, we've seen him get him the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? If he brings the guys up, he dominated Pedraza. I'm sorry, he brought him down, right? But yeah, with Berinchyk, not a guy that really, when you watch him, he really oozes off the screen. A lot of in and outs. Some people may call it amateurish. He may look for one shot. He may throw combinations. Step around, a lot of side to side movements. So it is a test. It's for a world title, and this is the type of stuff that we have to big up. It's his first title shot against a former Olympian. I believe Berinchyk has medaled. So this guy does have, amateur background, such as Keyshawn, right? They both met on the Olympics. So I think it's intriguing. Um, you keep talking about Spomer, right? You keep talking about. Did you ever just take 5 minutes to watch him though? I'll answer for you. Let's make that rhetorical. No, you haven't. I actually have had the opportunity to do it because of shout out to Pick'em League, man. Something we used to do consistently. Man, because of the Pick'em League, I was able to watch Slava Spalmer fight a guy named Milan Pratt. Spalmer was, I think, a 2-1 underdog, and he dog walked this guy Pratt. I believe Pratt was undefeated at the time, maybe one loss. Man, so yeah, he definitely went in there, beat the dude down. So stop shitting on it. Maybe he should have fucking fought someone like Mark DeLuca
I
for like
gotta go,
5 year
man. I gotta go.
retirement.
I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah, I
go.
hear you.
The
I
funny
hear you.
thing about guys like you is you pick and choose which Puerto Rican to dog. And I get it. I get it. Xander signed at 16 years old, so you guys had a certain level of kid gloves when you're handling him. But see, that's why I continuously preach equality. Let's just treat him the same. Let's just do that. Let's just say what it is. Because if this were Tank fighting Slava Spoomer, we'd have a whole different story and it'd be a different narrative. You know? It's just that simple, man. I don't want to hear about your pick'em league and how you got to see this dude. Boxing needs to do better. If they want the sport to grow, it needs to be two people in the ring that the audience knows. Why is that so difficult to do? How is that like boxing fans being too picky? Like, how is that wrong? Like, this is crazy that I'm meant to feel bad because I want Xander Zayas to fight Cordell Booker? Give me a fucking name. If you don't want to go to the top, give me a name. But you
Booker's
going
tied up though.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
But there's other Bookers in this world. There's a lot of them out there.
Super welterweight. I think a lot of those fights are main events though, Ness.
No.
Jonas Tellis is like, he's only 9-0.
I'm not
That's
talking
a good
about
fight.
Tellis, but I'm gonna make it easy. And I got box right here. We'll go to Xander. We'll go to Mr. Zayas and just click on
Josh
the
Kelly.
world. We'll click on the world. He's number 8 in the world, my bro. He's number 8. Look, I'm not gonna put him in something that I know Top Rank won't do. Right? Brandon Adams. What's wrong with that name?
Brandon Adams. I mean, that's a decent fight, yeah.
Exactly. That ain't got to be a main event. Michael Soto. That don't got to be a main event. Even Brian Mendoza, you telling me that's a main event?
Nah, but do we want to see that?
Jack Coolclay? He's fought everybody. That's the perfect fucking barometer fight.
That's the dude I thought who Spoomer was, to be honest.
Rashidi Ellis is ranked at 54. He's been fighting at 54. Andre Holmes just got put in an eliminator. I'm sure he'll drop that eliminator. He gets offered some money to fight Xander on TV. You know what I'm saying? There's names, bro. Fuck, Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson, that's a name. It's more of a name than Spoomer. Just saying, bro. I don't get why is that difficult.
Spoomer, that's who Xander fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, man, they
Sergio
do
Garcia.
Xander wrong.
Sergio Garcia. He fought fucking everybody, right? Tony Harrison.
Nah, he's washed. No, don't bring him.
What do you
Sergio?
mean? What do you mean? He's washed. He's number 75 in the world. He's only 35-3. He's lost to the top. Is Xander the fucking top? Has he proven to be the top?
Didn't he beat like
Now, first of all, you said, oh, you can't put him in there with Tellis. That's a main event. Well, cool. Tellis beat Sergio. Show us you could beat someone fucking Tellis beat. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I ain't saying this dude washed because he lost to Sebastian Fondor, current unified champ. He lost to Tony Harrison, former WBC champ. And he lost to Yoenis Tellis, a fucking Cuban that's punching. You're not washed because you lost to 3 top fighters, bro. Those are just the top.
Nah, you didn't. Did you watch the Tellis fight? I think that was on the Crawford.
Yeah, he got knocked out in 3.
Yeah, he got cleaned out, man.
Bro, but Tellis is a fucking puncher. He's a puncher. Is he not?
Nah, he is, but I mean, I think Xander beats Tellis.
Xander beats Tellis. Wow. Well, then why won't you should champion for that fight? Fuck if it's an undercard or not. Like that's what we need from him. Like, I don't get the whole this like the Floyd Schofield thing where Floyd fought Mercado and then sidestep, and this dude fought the Brazilian, and now he's like on some sidestep shit. Like after fighting Teixeira, like you fought a former champ, and now everything has been strange. And Xander's changing. He's growing up and changing, right? That whole video, he looked like a different person with the beard and the mustache now. He looks totally different. No, y'all didn't see it?
Nice. No, we see it.
I know he's rocking a beard now.
Yeah, no, he's totally. I mean, is he 25 now? He's totally a grown man now. It looks totally different from the Xander with the braids, bro. Totally. Trying to find this kid's age.
I wonder if he went to Turkey. You think he went to Turkey?
He's still growing, bro. He's only 22. Lord of mercy.
I think he's gonna get a big fight next, man. That's why I think this fight is the way it is.
Even more reason for it to be a Ray Robinson or a name that we know. You know, you don't need an undefeated dude that doesn't know how to lose if your next fight is gonna be a big fight. You need another name that's gonna help you get more popular. Another reason for it to be Sergio Garcia and him to be knocking out Sergio Garcia in front of his Madison Square Garden Puerto Rican fans. But it is what it is, man. Maybe one day they'll take my matchmaking advice. 03 dub, $2. Y'all know Tank fighting Pitbull. What we talking about? Ain't he fighting Roach?
That'd be an easy play for Tank to call out Pitbull after the Roach structure.
You better not do that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I see that he grew up the hangout spot, man. I mean, he was in my, I want to say 2021 or 2020 Border Wars. And yeah, no, I mean, you know, he's a friend of the show. It's just, he's certainly grown up. He looks totally different. 03 dub, $2. Berlanga is in the undercard of Amma Williams. 3 crying out loud emojis. Charles, $2. Tell Berlanga to fight Morel. Why don't y'all tell Morel to move down? All these Berlanga haters want him to move up. Yo, y'all some haters, man. Gavin Goins. Yeah. Go ahead, hater. I know you want to hate more.
No, I'm saying move up. He said he got a hit list. Obviously,
we
that's
taking over the division,
he's
man.
He's an undercard.
No, we taking over the division. We got fights with Planet 68.
Billy's there.
We got, bro. We got the big fight with McCumbee still there. The big fight with McCumbee.
Yeah.
Bro, that's still
Munguia.
there. Munguia still there, and he under the tutelage of Canelo and Renault. So that's a big fight. That's a way back to the Canelo fight. Stop hating on my man, because y'all trajectory is trash. Y'all out there hailing Ubers on your app, and Berlanga's getting picked up in the black car service. Leave it alone, man. Y'all not the same. Stop comparing y'all fighters that got to jump through hoops of fire, take short money, wear bigger gloves, you know, all type of shit. Like, that's not Berlanga, man. Damn, y'all fucking hate so much.
No, you trying to dress it up, but the reality of the situation is he's on Amma Williams' undercard.
Mm-hmm.
The man is literally having a Pokemon fight on the undercard.
Hey, Ryan,
like,
Ryan, because I know he don't know about this, so let's teach him some revisionist history, man. Wasn't Stephen Fulton just on a motherfucking prelim and cried his way to an undercard?
And he got dropped too in the prelim.
Yeah,
his career was almost over.
No, he didn't fight in the prelim. He complained, and then they put him on the undercard. But guess what happened? That next fight was what? A world championship
world
fight.
Title fight.
You know, we gonna let the two tones do what the two tones do. But I'm the one that manifested and told you he would fight Canelo. I'm now again telling you there's another big fight coming, man. Just slow down. Get off my man Hills, B. Y'all all on his coattail. Do your own thing. Begging my man to come up.
This man went from
you begging my man to come up. You begging my man to come up to give your guy some clout. Your guy ain't got no popularity, so you begging for the Berlanga Willy Wonka ticket.
It's the match. You know, it's this matchup era. This the matchup era. That's a good Berlanga needs it. The man on the undercard, he needs it. His profile has dropped. His profile. Hey, man, you talking about profile?
We following in the steps of Stephen Fulton, man. Undercard status in the next fight, we world champs. Let's go.
No.
Yeah.
Berlanga drunk his own Kool-Aid. Yeah. He thought he was Kobe. You thought
he was Kobe.
My man.
He was Kobe, nigga.
My man. We shining off of laws, bro. Y'all can't get y'all can't get his name out your mouth, bro.
Okay.
Crazy.
He thought he was Kobe.
Crazy. Gavin Goins, $2. 3 best lightweight fights, 3 weeks in a row. 100 emoji, fire emoji.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Camille, Canadian, $2. You ask why Dana in Turkey working. Dana has own network. I don't know what network is that, but I see that there's a lot of conspiracy theorists that are saying that Dana and Turkey are working with Trump to get the Muhammad Ali Act abolished so they could start their TKO boxing league. So
God,
that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Well, then the fighters need to start a fighter union then, because if that happens, can you imagine you can't see the books? That's crazy, man.
They definitely hating. Y'all turned this into a Berlanga show. That just goes to show who's the star. Man, we talking about Keyshawn going for his first world title in an actually competitive fight. He taking the belt from a champion if he can actually win. But y'all want to talk about Berlanga in the chat. Y'all nasty, bro.
Yo, but what this do for Berinchyk if he wins?
I mean, what you mean? It shows his contemporaries of Usyk, who continues to show that he's like that. Loma, who been showing he was like that. And Vazdek, who might still need to show he like that, you know? But it shows them that he's like that, bro. Like, at this point, he's 36 years old. He's only won 1 belt. Everybody else around him has done more, except maybe Vazdek. You know, so he got to show he's better than Vazdek and as good as Usyk and Loma.
But would that lead to Shakur or Tank? I think Shakur more.
I mean, Shakur's going to be easier. You know, Turkey Al Sheikh will be able to get Berinchyk that fight with Shakur. And, you know, it muddies the waters if Keyshawn wins for sure because, you know, is Al Sheikh going to be, you know, is he going to offer Keyshawn the money to fight Shakur? Like, is he going to stir the pot just to get the fucking the scribes writing and the podcasters casting? I mean, I don't know. It's just an interesting time, man. I love this year in boxing, bro. We doing great. But look, somebody paying to hate. 03 Dub, $2. Berlanga on that Brony James path. Haters.
Hey. The Bronny dad, they put him back in the G League, man. Yes.
Y'all haters. All y'all can do is talk about. There's not even. It don't even say Berlanga in the title, bro. That's nasty work, man. We got Pop. What up, though? Nasty work. They hating on the champ. Champ, where you at?
So how many fights does Top Rank got on ESPN left?
Oh, ain't the deal up in April?
I mean, we'll have to see.
All rumors indicate that they go on the Top Rank, man. They go into the zone, and I hope that's the case. That just makes my money more valuable. I'm about to start thinking about buying some stock in the zone, man. Is they trading? Is they publicly trading? Yeah, we hear you.
They might be.
Look, I'm at work, but I just had to call in. The only reason I'm talking about Berlanga because you guys are trying to defend this bullshit. But Stephen Fulton fought a dude who was top 10 in the WBA rankings. This nigga fighting a nigga who fought 2 times in the last 12 years. Are you defending that shit? He couldn't fight nobody else?
Well, he fought 2 times last year. You know, you just trying to sauce it up.
Okay, but before that, he was retired for how long? 11 years?
I mean, you know what I mean? Puerto Ricans living in Caserillo.
I'm asking you how long?
Caserillo. You know, he did a bid. You feel
I'm asking you how long?
What?
He ain't fighting in how long before that?
I think it's like 10 years.
Nah, it was 11, so I was right. He fought 2 times in the past 12 years.
No, I mean,
but
he fought last year twice though. That's what's important. He active.
All right, what's his rankings?
He like 90 in the world.
Oh shit. Anyway, so would you say what's the kid? The other Puerto Rican kid you should know. Is he not fighting a better opposition than Berlanga is?
Nah. Nobody don't know Spuma. We know Mantequilla.
Yo.
We know Mantequilla.
Yo, this is cold, man.
We know Mantequilla. Hey yo, he might have did that 10-year off because he still was fucking with that Mantequilla. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
Hey, Two-Tone.
What up?
Bro, you for the culture, bro. I gotta get back to work. Man, do not let this shit slide, bro. After he be talking about everybody else, don't let this shit slide, bro. All right, take care of that, son. Y'all be easy, man. Have a blessed day.
Nasty word. Nasty word. He used a minute and 38 seconds to talk about Berlanga, nothing about Keyshawn, man.
Because you're trying to defend bullshit.
Nah, I see.
It's blasphemous.
The sport ain't gonna grow. Y'all don't
It's
care about
blasphemous,
tomorrow's stars because
bro,
y'all don't want to
it's
pump
blasphemous.
them. We gonna talk about Spuma.
Yes,
That's what y'all like.
The circus shit, like while y'all was saying the Kendrick Lamar show was whack, Kendrick Lamar was saying watch the party die, aka watch the circus die. It's a bad month for you circus niggas. Berlanga, he exactly where he need to be, on an undercard. A man that got whooped for 12 rounds. Yes, you need to build back up, get on the undercard, get a soft
the
touch.
most talked about undercard fighter. Y'all is terrible. Y'all only making them bigger. What don't
Ryan,
y'all get?
What was Berinchyk ranked when David fought him? What? Hold on, because I remember they were slandering David for fighting Berinchyk. Now Berlanga's fighting a nigga ranked 120 in the Pokemon rankings.
Yeah, Vazde was a former champ. That's why we respected it, right?
Yeah. Where's that hate at? No, Berlanga getting this slandered. The man had a fake parade, bro. Now you on the undercard. Now you scrambling talking about my story will be told.
You wish your fighter had a fucking parade like that. That's what it is, yo. Y'all hating that y'all fighter don't get that love. Just say it. Just say it. Like, yo, why is this dude getting more love than our fighter who actually wins? That's what y'all mad at. Y'all mad at the support, man. Y'all mad at the support. How to love. Ha ha. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Wayne. Yeah.
You pulled the weight up, yo.
Pulling the Wayne out.
Yes.
T-Wayne,
yes.
yo.
Yes. Yes, bruh. Yes, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't know how to, y'all gotta support y'all fighter. Like, watch when Crawford fight Canelo. You gonna see what real support is. They be coming out for Crawford. Y'all gotta support, man. Y'all gotta support.
That's gonna be a race war. That's a race war.
That is gonna be a race war. Yo.
I can't wait.
TS, baby. TS. Let them know. WP, let them know. 10,000 motorcycle parade. Let's fucking go. The Berlanga voice. Let's go. Matter of fact, man, you know what it is, bruh. Let's fucking go, man. Y'all want to hate? Y'all want to hate? We gonna hate.
Gabe Rosado.
Y'all want to hate? We going Gabe. We doing bigger fights than Gabe, man. When we pop up fighting fucking Arthur Betterbeeve at cruiserweight, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Betterbeeve?
Yeah, at cruiserweight. At cruiserweight. That's the type we do big shit. We do big shit. We go from being a prospect to fighting Canelo. Y'all don't do that shit, bro. Like, come on, man.
That was Eddie Hearn, man. Come on.
Bruh, no. We had a vision, man. We knew what it was.
You're right. Eddie said it the whole time. He said, we're going to get him the Canelo fight.
It's
Eddie
crazy.
Didn't care.
It's crazy how y'all rather talk about Berlanga, who's on the undercard, than Keyshawn going for the biggest fight of his career. This is nasty work. Treese, Toledo, Ohio, what up? Y'all gotta let these fighters grow, man. Y'all only wanna talk about the same stars, man.
Yow.
What's good, Trees?
What's good? And speaking of these stars of tomorrow, you feel me, and building up new fighters, I heard y'all talking about opponents for men's Zayas, man. Hold up. Don't forget about my nigga Andres Katsarowskis, man. who had beat your man's Brandon Adams on that OTX. Shout out OTX, goddammit, and Elijah Pierce and O'Shea Jones, of course. But you know, this is the Ohio show around this hole. I ain't gonna hold you up. We got Abdullah Mason. Shout out to him, about to put hands and feet on somebody. We got my nigga Tiger Johnson coming out of Ohio as well. Damn, my nigga making that debut at welterweight. I'm into that shit. That's a good move up, my boy. I like that for you, Tiger. And don't forget about my guy, future heavyweight champion of the world, you understand me, Jared Anderson. Oh, yeah. We back. We back in the mix, man. We about to get right, get tight, fuck around, make our way over there to the UK and dismantle one of them fighters. I don't know who, but we gonna get a hold of one of them guys. But I'm into it, man. I like Keyshawn Davis, man. He got a little bit of a bud quality to him. I like him. He's electric. You feel me? He jump off the screen when I watch, bro. I like bro a lot, actually. I'm into what he do. Hey, Ness. You think if Keyshawn win this fight, he calling out Tank instantly? We getting Davis versus Davis off the top?
Of course, man. You know he ain't afraid of no ghosts. He already said knock, knock. This time he probably gonna say we bust the door in.
Okay, he kicking that bitch in. I like it. What they say, kick in the door.
We need that knockout.
Waving the 4-4. He need the knockout though. That's the only way he can come like that. He gotta. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. The Berinchyk though, he can box though. He pretty decent his damn self though. I don't know though. I like it though. And these Eastern Europeans, they be out here boxing, man. I'm into this shit though. I like it. But Jared Anderson, baby, we back, my boy. We back in the mix. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I'm into this shit. It's the prelims and shit. I was telling my girl, I'm like, I know it's on Valentine's Day and whatnot. I'm like, I fuck around. Don't, if you see me on this phone and I'm watching my guy, don't trip. I got you, man. I got you a little salmon dinner or some shit, you know, because she don't do the steak and shit like that. She's more of a seafood gal. Shout out to you, babe. I fuck with you. We gonna get you right on Friday. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, man. Your man Xander Zayas, man, why the fuck ain't he looking? I be hearing you talking about Edgar Berlanga. How come he not thinking about doing some shit with like a Vladimir Hernandez, man, Puerto Rico versus Mexico type shit? How come he not on that, man? Whoa, what you mean?
Hey, yo,
Vladimir Hernandez been in the mix. He be out here doing the 1-2.
Homie. Xander is Puerto Rican. He ain't moonwalking. We don't go backwards. Vladimir Hernandez is he's a nice, durable fighter, but you know, Xander needs to be looking ahead of that. He was trying to fight Virgil. He signed to fight Virgil. Let's give him some respect.
You just told me that you looking at fights that you know they ain't gonna make. Vladimir Hernandez is a guy that you can throw in there like
you heard who I named Brandon Adams, a viable
Vladimir Hernandez against who?
Against
Xander Zayas.
We gotta go, Trees. That's a
good ass fight.
Thank you. Shout out to you, Troy. My nigga. Shout out TBV. Shout out
Vladimir
Toledo, Ohio.
Hernandez is a good fighter out of Stockton, California. He broke the record for punches against Angulo. He's a hard fight, bro. Listen, cuz ain't even my size. He be in shape.
That's a good fight from like a good fight standpoint. But for a guy like Xander, who's already fought a former world champion in Patrick Teixeira, we waiting for that next step. We waiting for that next fighter, not another journeyman, tough, durable fighter. I'm not disrespecting Vlad. Like I said, he's a durable fighter. He beat Truck Simpson, and I called it on the betting show. That's not the point. The point is Xander should be in a different part of his career where he's not fighting a Vladimir Hernandez is all I'm saying. Remember, Xander been signed to Top Rank since 16. He is 22 years old right now. Like, they've put his entire career in front of our face on television. Like, it is time. That's all I'm saying. And we need to universally
His skills ain't there yet. So I'm just going to say it now before you get too hype on him. He got some improvements to do in the skills category.
Well, I don't know how many people feel like you. But if that is the case, that's what people need to say, because it's like, bro, he's been developing for a massive amount of years. Now, maybe it's because they see that he's still physically growing so much you know, and they don't want to rush him into any one big fight because they don't know how he's acclimated into these divisions. But, you know, as a consumer, I was super ready for Xander versus Virgil. You know, and hearing that Top Rank gave it to him and he signed for it, I was just expecting something around that level. Like I said, Cordell Booker, Brandon Adams, you know, and anyone else y'all could help me think of on that level at 54.
I wouldn't put him in there with Brandon Adams. I wouldn't do that.
Well, then we got a problem. Then what are we doing? Really,
Right.
what are we doing then? If we can't fight Brandon Adams, like what are we doing?
And Brandon Adams really knocked out Berinchyk, who gave Dude a tough fight. So why would you put him in there with Brandon Adams?
Because you was about to fight Virgil, who Berinchyk fought. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's part of the plan. It's part of the world that you in. You in that 54.
That's not the plan you go. I'm just telling you from a business standpoint.
Hear you, man. So then you saying he not ready, and that's what I'm saying. Like if y'all not ready with this guy, then stop capping. Why is he co-main event?
He ready, man. He ready.
All right,
you gotta throw him in there.
All right, then.
And but he don't fight like Berinchyk at all.
I feel like he's ready because they signed for the Virgil fight. So that's why I wanted, you know, something sexier than this Spoomer dude.
Because that's like if you just keep building him,
no, he's
you're just
22.
wasting money.
He's 22. Xander Zayas
you cannot waste
22.
money building a fighter.
Nah. There's got to be a point when you got to see if he can cash in or not, Troy, or else you just wasting money.
When is that point? What age is that? What age?
What do you mean? What age? What are you gonna pay him like Crawford until he's like 30 something?
No, no. See, I didn't ask that. I asked what age is that?
I mean,
I just think he's at that point
numbers,
where he's
though.
like top of all of the sanctioning bodies. It's now or never.
Yeah, and it depends on the numbers, Troy. This is what I'm saying. They've been developing him since 0-0, and right now he's like, you know, like Ryan said, he's top 3 in the WBO for sure. I'm pulling it up now. Give me a sec. He's number 1 to Crawford.
He's one.
He's number 1 to Crawford.
See, that's just like my man said. That's just money. That's why he up there. But it's all right. Y'all can believe what y'all want. When that nigga gets smoked,
I mean, that's
but no, you see, you trying to pick a fight. We not saying he about to beat anybody, but we saying you're there. We need to see
that doesn't mean you're ready. That's why I said it's just money.
So we doing the Virgil Ortiz all over again because Virgil was there too. Virgil was there too at the WBO. But anyway, I'm gonna get to these callers. If you're trying to call in, Discord is available, X Space is available. We got Talk Trends. Welcome to the prospect level. Appreciate you. Go ahead and buy me a cup of coffee and become a member, man. You know, salute to the gang, everybody that is joining the members. Take advantage. Every day we are interviewing fighters. You as a member or a Patreon, you can ask everybody I interview a question, and we make sure to get to all your questions. We got Brooklyn Boy, $5. Wait, who had the better fight in the loss, Berlanga or Morel? Shit, Morel got beat up more, bro. I mean, if y'all gonna say he was tougher because he took more punishment, cool. What y'all gonna say he was tougher because he held his hands up more? Because at least, you know, Berlanga was trying. And don't get me wrong, Morel was trying too, but yo, he got a worse beating, and I get it. Canelo is not Benavidez, and Benavidez is not Canelo, but I would have rather been.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
I would have rather been. I'm
gonna have to disagree. He said Berlanga sat down.
Yeah.
He was sitting down on that toilet.
I thought Morel won more rounds than Berlanga won in his fight with Canelo.
Yeah, again, I would have rather been Berlanga. Morel took a beating. He took a beating. He might not even be the same after that fight.
What? You think it was that bad, Des?
What? Hey, yo.
He didn't even put him down.
Hey, yo, this
man
issue.
Is just talking.
Hey, Troy, did you watch the fight? Because remember that we was shaming your ass because you never watched it.
I did watch it.
No, not highlights.
You're talking.
Not highlights.
You're laughing at
Not highlights. Did you watch the fight?
Mr. Frazier from the 6.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Drake about to take over Universal. Hey, you're lost, Ness, this morning. I'm not picking any fights. You're lost.
So you watched the entire fight, not highlights?
Yes, bro. What? I'm done.
Man, he fucking beat that boy every single round, bruh. And he held his hands up.
Man.
Wait a minute.
Morel had points.
So Canelo could bruise you and break your bicep and shit like that on your arm, but Benavidez punching you all over your body for 12 fucking rounds. That means nothing?
Yo, he didn't look on shaky legs at all.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, Benavidez at 75, the power is not the same.
There was a round where Morel didn't throw no punches, bro.
Bro, they trying to act like
he got cooked.
They really trying to act like Benavidez didn't hurt him. Like, what in the fuck type of world y'all living in, bro?
That was weird.
I don't know, Ness. He didn't look unconscious to me at any point. Like, he didn't look like he was in survival mode.
We was watching it, Ryan. There was a point where Ness was like, yo, you're going to have to save Morel from himself because he's taking too much of a beat.
And I'm going to leave it at this because obviously Morel has a huge fan base and y'all coming out. I don't want to fight with y'all. I'm going to just say this. Let's count the months that it takes for him to come back. Let's start with that.
Well, he's on PBC, so we got to be careful with that.
Nope. Remember, he's a draw in Minneapolis. They always put him out. We're going to start with the amount of months it takes to come back.
When's the last time they fought in Minneapolis?
We're going to start with the amount of months it takes for him to come back, and then we're going to start. Then the second thing is watch who they put him in with. That'll tell us the type of beating he took. That'll tell us right there. If he in a planned fight, I'm wrong.
You arguing about Berlanga fight, so why wouldn't Morel deserve something of that?
That's the case. Berlanga is cooked then, because we see who he fighting next.
Yup.
Exactly.
Yup. And he was in it.
Berlanga on the Pokemon undercard, but he didn't take enough.
This nigga said what? He said Berlanga's on the Pokemon undercard.
Yeah, you're on the Pokemon undercard, man. But Berlanga didn't take that much of a beating from Nello, even though he got dropped. He didn't take a life-changing beating. Morel took a beating, bro.
That was no beating.
Y'all trying to bring it right back to Berlanga. Leave him alone.
And I think Better Biev will beat the dog shit out of David if he tries that.
You think so? Coming forward?
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
Yo, you biased. He biased.
A man with 100% knockout ratio.
Homie, first of all, you biased.
Come forward on Dave if y'all want to.
Yo, first of
all, come forward y'all want to.
Ryan is biased. He's from Canada, and he's
the man's been knocking out 75-pounders.
He's from Canada. Better Beef trains in Canada. He's also extra biased. He just interviewed one of Better Beef's trainers, so he's really biased right now.
I grew up with John Scully. Shout out to him.
You know,
you interviewed Scully. Scully, man.
Yeah, he used to spar with my dad's gym.
Yeah, Scully is the man.
Yeah.
I got 03 dub, $2. Berlanga versus Steven Nelson. Ness, why not that next? Steven Nelson trying to get a Jake Paul fight, man. Shout out to Steven Nelson trying to get that Jake Paul fight. Talk Trends, welcome to the prospect level. Gavin Goins, $2. I never seen Ness shoot a ninja this much bail. Laughing out loud emoji. We got Adrian, $2. Ness, show two-tone that Edgar Berlanga defense clip. Send it back to me, bro. I don't have it up.
Hey, hold on. Why is Edgar Berlanga still in my mid work? I don't know what's going on. That shit look pretty similar to the shit I be doing in the gym. Have you seen it? Because I never seen him do mitts like that. I'm the only nigga in the States to do mitts like that.
Yeah, so just give him his respect. Just give him his respect. He getting that work.
What, for stealing my shit?
No, for doing it like the great Hamza. Give him his respect.
Listen, he gets his piece, but when I seen it, I'm like, I never seen him do this before.
Yeah, emulating greatness.
Show the clip.
Emulating greatness, baby. That's all. We just get better after the losses. We get better. Jermaine Howlett, welcome to the prospect level. Salute to you, Jermaine. Thank you for buying me a cup of coffee. It only costs 9 cents per day out of 31 days. That's your little $3 that it costs to be a member, but it buys me a cup of coffee. And I'm talking about like Costco coffee. I ain't even talking about going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, because that shit is more than $3. You already know.
You got a Costco membership?
If you want the best coffee in the world, get Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee.
We share a Costco's membership. Ain't nobody rich out here. We
share
share
it. Well, who?
with another
His wife.
family member. What you mean?
Family, yeah. You could put somebody on your Costco like you could put them on your.
What?
No, you say you and your wife. Yeah, so that's y'all. That's basically you. Or you share it with somebody else.
Yeah, with someone else.
You got a business account?
Nah, just
Yo,
Costco.
be careful with that. They be checking sometimes.
Hey man, listen. Listen.
Hey, I walk in Costco with no membership.
Ain't nobody rich out here, man. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. And them Costco strawberries be rocking. I ain't gonna front. I know people. Oh, get the organic one. No, they too expensive. We gonna go ahead and clean these with
I'm at the
warm water.
organic section.
Yeah, I know you got that money. You ballin'. You know you getting paid that right money for being all that hand padding trading. You know, we still fucking with them regular ones with the pesticides. We just throwing a little vinegar in there with some baking soda, some warm water. We getting that up out of there. It's organic
Hey, no,
after
that's a
that.
fact. That's a fact.
We
That's a fact.
organically cleaned that motherfucker. You feel me?
That's a must.
Yo, let me get to.
We organically cleaned that.
And the rotisserie is $5 too.
Yo.
Hey, stay out of that rotisserie aisle.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. But I do get that bag chicken for them days where wifey don't want to cook. I just pop that in the air fryer. Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder. Missed my super chat about Ellis CES boxing earlier. Ryan, when will Watpool be back out? Now, Marshall off March 7th in the UK. Rumored that Watpool was the opponent. Yeah, rumored by me. But yeah, when is she back out?
Yeah. I don't know now, man. That was supposed to be the fight.
That was supposed to be
Boxer.
the fight. I got Leonard Sterling with another 5-pounder. This is the one I did miss. When I brought up Rashidi Ellis being at 54, he responded and said, Rashidi Ellis back on CES boxing on DAZN. Last time they were on DAZN, did you say the broadcast was awful? Probably watch this one on replay. Yeah, no, the broadcast was awful. I'm going to watch this one on replay just to see if they did a better job because, honestly, DAZN, you should not be allowing your brand to be, I don't even know what's the right word to use here, but it's not being represented properly. You should have a standard of television broadcast that we as consumers will get for DAZN. The fact that you letting any Tom, Dick, and Harry shoot and send you the signal without having some sort of standard is nasty. Rashidi cannot be fighting in strip clubs with no light. It's not fair. It's not fair to us as a viewer. We can't even see him.
He was at Onyx with no light.
My dude, that shit was nasty, bro. You couldn't even see Rashidi.
He was at Magic City with no light and no wings.
Bro, you can't even see Rashidi, bro. It was stupid. I don't know how they even allowed that. Like, they need to have a standard. Like, where's the quality control? Like, oh, nah, boss, we shouldn't. Let's show that to the boss before we air this shit. This ain't looking the way we fucking deliver boxing. Like, what the fuck was that?
I kind of like my strip clubs with dinner lighting. I like the darks to possible. You can get your
not your boxing though. How do you
$5 sniff test popping?
Yeah, but how do you watch the combination? How do you watch the combination that landed in a setting where you can't even see the punches thrown? I don't know, man. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Benavidez took more of a beating than Canelo. You mean Morel? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. What fight y'all watch? Tevis, $10. Morel cut David face up. Edgar didn't even pinch Canelo.
That's not true. And that's one thing I'm not going to let niggas lie on here, bro. Edgar Berlanga's jab bust Canelo's shit up. Excuse my language, guys. I'm in full boxing active mode as Hamza, Killertainment Hamza. So you got to bear with me. There's two personalities up in here. Edgar Berlanga's jab is very strong. You know what I mean? He did have some of that. That's one thing I do say he do better than David. Shout out to my man David. He's a better combination puncher. But due to Edgar Berlanga's amateur background and pedigree and working with some of them different guys, he does have a better jab and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So.
And they gonna hate on you for that. Julio Guzman, $2. Ness, quote unquote, fire stick in Costco. Face with tears of joy. Hey man, listen. You gotta live like no one else so you can live like no one else. You feel me? Wherever you could cut back, gotta cut back, man. I even cut a lot of apps out and shit. I'm already, like I told you, once I got my little Rocket Money app, I'm like, whoa, time to fix shit. James, Atlanta. What up?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Loud and clear. Buenos dias.
Yo, buenos dias, buenos dias. Hey, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Two Tone, shout out to Hamza, shout out to the other half, Entertainment. Shout out to both of y'all, man. Yo, Ness, man.
What's good,
Yo,
James?
like, shit, chilling, man. Like, yo, we talking Keyshawn today, but I don't really look at this like a big deal, man. I mean, yeah, he's fighting the title list, man, but this ain't really like a champion fight, you know. And the reason why I say that is because Berinchyk can't defend the belt. We can't really be prematurely giving these guys the name champion if they ain't have a title defense. But it's a good fight and everything. We want to see where they both stand. If Keyshawn does win, I can see Turkey Ali Sheik doing some fuck shit, like trying to force him to fight Shakur. But if that's the case, then I wouldn't be surprised if Keyshawn just moves up to 140 and tries to chase that smoke with Teofimo Lopez. Also, with Turkey Ali Sheik trying to remove the Muhammad Ali Act, that's crazy work, man. I can't believe nobody really continued to address that right there. But
He
hey,
did the
Turkey's good for the
what?
sport of boxing, bruh. Hey, man, let me get my call off and they'll go ahead and run it back. But Turkey, Dana White, Donald Trump, they great for boxing though, man. That's what these niggas still gonna say because they give them the fights that they want. Also, Tone, that's nasty work, man. How you going to compare Edgar Berlanga to Kobe Bryant? For one, Edgar Berlanga dropped better bars than Kobe Bryant. Two, Edgar Berlanga always been seen with better work than Kobe Bryant. And three, bruh, at this stage of Kobe's career, man, Kobe ain't get the love of a whole country following him behind him and everything like that. At this stage, Kobe was actually about to get removed out of LA and go to Chicago. He was about to go to another city. So stop the bullshit, man. But what I want to see for
Cap.
Xander, man, nah, that's real shit, nigga. I mean, prove me wrong. Go to the timeline, prove
That's
me wrong,
cap.
Tony. I mean, that's not cap, man. Bro, we seen Kobe's work in Colorado, my nigga. When have you seen Edgar with any work like Kobe had in Colorado? Be honest,
Bro,
Troy. Have you seen
Tyra
it?
Banks,
Okay, then.
Tyra Banks,
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
This
You
nigga
know the
drunk,
story.
bro.
You know the story. You know the story. You know the
This nigga
story what I'm
drunk,
talking
bro.
about.
no,
Nah, nigga, I'm not drunk.
I
That's
know
a fact.
I know he tried to get
That's
some
a fact.
nasty anal off in Colorado, but
Yeah,
Tyra Banks
exactly.
is still on his
Exactly.
resume.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, bro,
Brandy,
even though
Brandy,
Yeah,
he
like
shot
what
high,
is Cuz talking about? I love you,
but Nick,
Brandy
it is.
before she
let him
killed
get his call. Hold
somebody.
on, let him get his call. Let him get his
But
call. Let him get his call so we can
either
cook
way
him.
it goes, either way it goes, man. With all this shit y'all been shitting on Xander Zayas though, that's bullshit, man. I mean, I don't like how they moving Xander, man, but y'all can't discredit him, man, because he already beat a former champion, Patrick Teixeira. He's about to get elevated and take that belt that Bud Crawford has, but because he about to vacate. So hopefully, Top Rank's next move is to probably try to unify Xander Zayas with Bakri. Anyways, man, shout out to y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all blessed day today, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. We got
The niggas gotta stop
Suleiman
being funny.
You may feel like it's
the
your turn,
Scholar. Suleiman the
but it's
Scholar.
not your
What
turn.
up?
Yo, I'm out, fellas.
All right,
Peace.
Ryan. You the man,
Peace.
champ.
Yeah.
We got Demo with the Dollar Cash App. He says, it's the year of Abdullah Mason. Remember, I said it. Suleiman.
Hello.
Damn, Kobe
Yeah,
smashed
how you doing,
Vanessa
Nesta?
Curry today.
How you doing,
Nah,
Nesta?
yeah, Jason. Yeah, you wildin'.
What up, Suleiman?
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. That's gonna be a good fight for Keyshawn because Keyshawn, you could tell like he got mad power because when he was hitting Maduono that fight, he was catching that dude with humongous shots. So that's gonna fight I would like to see Davis against Tank. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he wins this fight, man. I hope completely outclasses this guy. I don't know how that guy's chin is, man. Dennis Berinchyk, because he took some shots from Emmanuel Navarrete and was able to beat him, but I don't know if he could take the shots from Keyshawn. Keyshawn is hitting real hard lately. Know what I mean? And I think Keyshawn should just stay there, man. Stay at 135, man. Make your money smooth. See if you could get Lomachenko because Lomachenko probably got one or two more fights, you know, and and just stay there or try to get any other fighter like a Tevon. Tevon's still hot because he dropped Cepeda. get one of these guys in there and defend his belt and move on to bigger and better things, man. I'm listening to the show, man. Great show, brother. And I'm listening to your right too, man. I'm trying to get my soul twin, man. Big time. So I could catch up to you, my brother. Thank you very much.
All right, champ. I'm surprised he didn't speak on Berlanga, right? Moose, what up? We got Camille with another 5. He says Dana Network is UFC Fight Pass, TKO, UFC, all leverage for turkey boxing, wrestling, and MMA in one package. Huge connection. Yay,
Check one,
Dana
two.
trying to
Check one,
change
two.
the Ali Act. What up?
We in this thing?
I was reading the super chat.
Yeah, man. We coming live from Bakersfield, California, man. Shout out to the Bakersfield pal. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to
It's another gym I
Bakersfield.
want to shout
Mike
out, but I
Dallas.
done forgot the damn name. But we got us a national champion from Bakersfield pal. And I forgot his last name, but his first name start with Anthony. Young brother. He's a kid, but he a national champ. So we out here making moves in Bakersfield, man. We out here doing good things, big things. Shout out to Joel Idiate, Miguel Contreras, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Alcala, Mike Dallas, you know what I'm saying? The whole 661, man.
Shout out to Mike
But
Dallas.
yeah,
It's
man.
my brother right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, shout out Keyshawn Davis, man. One of my favorites right now. Like I said, it's Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, Brian Norman Jr. That's what I'm on this year. You know what I mean? Them the guys right there. Them the dogs, junkyard dogs. Keyshawn Davis, man. I hope he can get Berinchyk out of there. Go ahead and get him out of there, and hopefully Lomachenko is willing to avenge his Ukrainian brethren. That'd be a good fight right there. Keyshawn Davis versus Lomachenko. Uh, let me see. Yeah, no, I ain't really got nothing to say on the Berlanga thing. Y'all was talking about Berlanga and David Morel, who took the worst beating or who did better. I think it's fairly the same, really. It's in the same ballpark. I would be, how do I say this? You never want to lose, but I would be satisfied being either person. They both made a good showing of themselves, something to be proud of. So, ain't no shame in their performances, either one. So, arguing over which one is better, I mean, hey, I guess it depends on who you like more. But yeah, man, once again, shout out to Keyshawn Davis, his brother. He's been on fire lately. I love his energy. He coming in there to do damage. He not coming in there to fool around with you. He trying to get you up out of there. Real dog, you know. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Shout out TBV. Shout out everybody on the panel. Hamza, Ness, Two-Tone, Ryan. I know Ryan got up out of here. Y'all have a blessed day, man.
Peace, bro.
Amen Hutta.
All right. Khaled.
Hey, yo, Ness.
Buenos dias.
I bet, man. Hey, salute whole panel. Salute whole panel. Keyshawn got a decent little scrap that he got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Old boy got a solid amateur background. He got good movement. He could box well. You know, this is gonna be a decent little scrap for him. He's gonna have to maybe show that he can cut the ring off, land some solid shots, put his punches together. Be at a fight coming forward. Maybe stay in that pocket a little bit. He gonna have to show some shit in order to deal with my man. But I'm gonna pick him, and I hope he get the knockout in there like call out Tank. Hey yo, I was looking at the rankings for Xander Zayas. He number one. He number one. What the fuck is this? He number one in the hold on, bro. He number one in the WBO. Only name cause Spam is number 15. I mean number 11, right? Only other name, two names that I knew was Josh Kelly and Boachuk. You know what I'm saying? That he could have fought. I don't know how we feel about Josh Kelly. And I don't know, Berinchyk
Man, he
might
could
be
have
like a
fought
little.
Nikita Zoo. What we talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if that's because that's he. I don't know if he's done enough, and then he did all his work in like Australia. You know what
Man,
I'm saying? He did all his work.
Freitas Rojas is there too. I put y'all on him, man. That's the dude that gave hell to Carlos Adames.
Okay, maybe him as well. And then I think Berinchyk, he like ranked higher in some other sanctioning bodies, so he probably gonna try to just stay there so he can get like a title shot. You know what I'm saying? So, but at least the dude was number 11. But I do feel your point though. Like he probably could have fought some different names. Yo Hamza, when I hop off, explain why. Because you saying, yo, you shouldn't fight Brandon Adams, and then you also spoke about how you don't put dudes in with a puncher until like a title fight. So just I didn't catch that point. So just as soon as my call done, break that down if it's cool. And then who else we got? We got we got Jared Anderson coming back. We got Abdullah. Hey, Xander Zayas and Vito Medelecki. Like, I'm not sure if they're trying to let them dudes get titles or something like that, but they could just kind of get that just so they can kind of get somebody off the fucking ranking or just like off somebody like off the, I don't know what it's called, but just get somebody off.
They
Like we
just
got to like
signed
Aviso.
Vito. They just signed Vito, so they're not about to put Xander and Vito in yet. But that
Okay.
should be something they look into. But again, Vito just moved up to 60. Xander's still at 54. So
Oh yeah,
You may
60. Oh
feel
yeah, it's
like it's
over.
your time,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's over.
but it's not
All
your
right, bro.
time.
That's my call. Thank you, bro.
you the man. We got Alex. I don't know what's up. You back? Did you send a counter here? Did somebody send a counter for you?
Someone sent counter on Sunday that I didn't use.
Holy shit. Sunday of, of,
I can't
of
catch
last
that.
year in 2023, you got it, bro. What you mean you can't
20,
cash
20.
it?
Yeah, this guy.
Cash it in, bro.
So,
We got unlimited vouchers around here. You kidding me?
hey man, it was 2 days, bro. Those them expire? Like I ain't know.
Never.
You know what I
That's what
mean?
I
Or
just said. I literally said you got
oh, okay.
unlimited
Oh,
vouchers
okay.
around here, bro.
I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Apologies.
no. You used to your negativity, so you thought it was sarcasm.
No, yeah, you're right. And I got some more negativity here, man. I think this is nasty work by Top Rank to put this fight on Valentine's Day. I don't like it at all. Keyshawn really set it on fire, man, over there at his hometown. I think they did $1 million gate. I think the viewership did well. He had an exciting performance. He had an opportunity to really capitalize on that. And to go ahead and put it again on a Friday, put it on Valentine's Day, I think it's nasty. If you look at Xander Zayas too, I'll go back to Keyshawn in a second. Xander headlined in the theater, I think 2 fights ago. Then they bring him back as a co-feature for a women's fight, and now he's a co-feature on Valentine's Day. Like if you ask me, I think Top Rank, they probably the best of the business when it comes to this. They know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, to make sure that when it's time to re-sign these guys, they're gonna get it to the value as close as they can to them, which is nothing against them. But as a boxing fan, I see the play. That's all I want to say to this. But like with Keyshawn, it's like, bro, this is a title fight. Like I said, this is something that we should be bigging up. Not someone fighting someone off for 10 years, layoff in 2 bum fights. You know what I mean? But he's fighting a undefeated Olympian such as himself that medaled. And we have it on fucking, on Valentine's Day, bro. I got plans on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out to a movie, some drinks. When I get home,
I knew it.
there's gonna be a Valentine massacre, but I'm not gonna see it on TV. I'm gonna make it happen in the bedroom. That's what I'm focused on. Not I'm fucking put it on Keyshawn. When I'm done, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? That means I gotta rewatch it on a replay. I think that's nasty work. I think Keyshawn. I hope he sees the play. I hope they see, man. Next fight after this, if it's not on a Saturday primetime spot, maybe in the big room or something else, it's because of situations like this. On a Friday, Valentine's Day, which is clapping cheeks day, not watch a fight day, man. That's not good. So yeah, man, that's my call, bro. I appreciate it, Tom.
Yeah, man, this definitely a sabotage by Top Rank. Why wouldn't you go back to Keyshawn's hometown
He sounded so
on a
angry.
Saturday?
Right? He sounded so angry.
Yeah, this
because
is
now, because in Norfolk they take their women to a boxing fight for a date night. Come to the fight, Keyshawn fighting Valentine's Day. We going to see Keyshawn. Dress your best. It's gonna be leaping. Everybody gonna be there. He had 11,000 last time. Let's get this John jumping. Valentine's Day, you show up to the event like this is old school boxing. You show up at your best. Frank Lucas, Chinchilla, at the fight. Keyshawn though. Then he fight Gervonta next. Valentine's Day Massacre. Keyshawn. Let's work.
Work.
Yeah, this definitely so top rank. So this card cannot do well. Then at the negotiation table, they can get more of the pie in a possible Gervonta Tank Davis fight. It's his nasty work, man. Like, cause you got to think most of the hardcore boxing fans, them niggas is married, wives, prostitutes is half off that day. This is nasty.
This dude is crazy. You be out of control. Malcolm, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
You know it.
Shout outs to Boxing Boys. Shout outs to the whole panel. Hamza, Two Tone, you two Ness. I don't know if Ryan got off, but shout outs to him. And shout outs to Vega. My boy had a regular call, and then he channeled his inner James Benitez and just started talking about fucking smashing. Shout outs to that man. Yo, real quick, man. Rohan Polanco, he's moving up to 147, right? Or is he still at 140?
He's already at 47.
Damn, I could have sworn he was at 140 his last fight. So I might be tripping because I heard he was moving up to some shit. But he's probably been the only.
I mean, I get if you want to call it 40, but he never made 40. He's always been above 40, as high as 43.
Oh, like the 43, 44.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's one of the probably only Dominican fighters that I've really fucked with in like the past few years. I like his style. I just don't really like his shoulder roll. It doesn't really fit him, but everything about him I like him. So I'm pulling for him. I'm very interested in Tiger Johnson at the moment. I'm kind of, his last fight, he looked like he needed to move up at 140. He didn't have the pop.
He going up to 147.
More lazier.
Don't even trip.
Yeah, he's moving to 147. So I'm hoping he looks better, man. And I don't know if anybody's been listening that long. There's a lot of callers that have been listening for a while. I'm still interested in Tiger Johnson and Ryan Garcia mixing it up. If y'all didn't know, he has a great interview on this channel from a while back. Ness, you know what I'm talking about. He got personal issues with Ryan. He said he's not about that life. I still would love that fight, man. So hopefully he can rack up some big wins and we can get that fight. On to Keyshawn Davis. I have him beating Berinchyk. I don't see Berinchyk being too much of a problem. I get that they both got super team camps. You feel me? This is damn near Cavs versus Golden State kind of lineup. You feel me? But I just see him putting them out. I don't think Berinchyk is too special. He doesn't seem to pose any problems in my eyes to a Keyshawn Davis. The only thing with Keyshawn, I don't think he's ready for a tank fight yet. Yeah, the Albright win was cool. Medueno, I think, was a very good win. But when it came to like a Pedraza and a Lemos, they both moved down in weight, and I wanted to just really see Keyshawn with fresher, younger talent. I would have loved to see him with a Murataya. Lomachenko, we know that couldn't happen for whatever reason. I don't want to see him with an Andy Cruz. There's a couple other names, but I don't think he's really ready for tank. And that's just me. And then the last point that I kind of wanted to bring up. I'm on the opposite side of you with the whole puncher thing, Hamza. I do think at some point we do need to see these fighters before a title shot fight a puncher. Again, with Duerno, he was a very rugged guy and he could hit. It was a tough fight for Keyshawn, but it was good experience. We could say the same thing for Lemos when he fought Hitchens. I do think at a certain level, maybe not in the beginning stages or when you're really ready to just let these guys just fucking
the phone,
fly
bro,
off and then try to.
You can't hear through the phone.
Y'all hear me now? Am I good or?
No, it's like mad. It sounds like
Nah, it's the win. We hear you. We hear you. It's the win.
Oh, all right. My bad about that. I just came from the gym and shit. But yeah, I just feel like once they're ready, you feel me, put them in with a puncher first so we don't have those questions about if they're chinny or not. But that's really it. Shout outs to Boxing Voice.
All right, champ.
Well, you will know if somebody chinny before they even get to a puncher because they'll be hurt by a non-puncher. That's how you know when they're chinny. See how it's just that quick when you've boxed before. And there's another statement. If you want to know if your guy can deal with a puncher, you find a young prospect that's a puncher, and then you bring him into training camp. That's it.
We got the Tank.
I'm gonna hit my joint on that note and start my tee up.
What up, G
Hey, look,
Von?
man. Shout out to Keyshawn, man. I got Keyshawn this weekend winning that fight. Shout out to the people who were Keyshawn fans before the IG ran. Like, it's weird why some of you guys become fans of certain people. You know what I mean? Like, we had a guy that, he made a big bet on a boxer because he started talking gun talk. Like, somehow that's going to win the boxing match. And then, he had to go to jail because he was trying to hustle and flip some money. But, shout out to everybody for whatever reasons they become fans of people. But Keyshawn got a lot of fans after that rant, which is crazy and wild because, I think he's very skilled young man. And, hey, man, it's showing in the ring. And I'm a fan of him because of that, not because of the IG rant. But shout out to the real ones. Hey, look, Duarte now fighting this Mordueno guy. That one should be a fucking good fight. Regis faking the injury because he knows that fucking Duarte's kicking. You know what I mean? But that should be a good fight. And look, man, outside of that, that's you bugging, bro. Like Berlanga, don't get me wrong. Like, I give him a lot of credit because he did what he was supposed to do. He actually came to fight. He wasn't on no Charlo shit. And even after getting floored, he actually made Canelo abort mission. And I give him a lot of credit for that because at the end of the day, when somebody has a fucking granite chin like Canelo, if he aborts mission, he realizes like this guy's not going back down. I caught him with a lucky shot. Well, I wouldn't say lucky shot, but I would say a clean, perfectly timed shot, right? Because he caught him with a clean counter. That's what that left hook was. What he put Berlanga down with, he wasn't expecting. It was quick, happened suddenly. Boom, put him down, and then he realized like this dude actually has somewhat of a chin, regardless if he's been down before. Like you're not just gonna fucking bully this dude. And at the same time, Berlanga was punching hard enough to have Canelo back up. You get what I'm saying? Because people can say what they want, but Canelo went into knockout mode. He tried to stop him after he dropped him, and Berlanga backed him up. So shout out to Berlanga. But at the same time, Morel had a better fight. David Benavidez never once hurt fucking Morel. Yeah, he snapped his neck. He did certain things like, multiple dropping the guards, hitting them, shit like. But even with all that being done, Benavidez never once hurt Morel. Everybody keeps saying Benavidez can't punch like that. You got Caleb Plant even after that fight saying, "Hey, yeah, it was a good fight." And then they asked him, who hits harder, and he said Canelo hits harder than David Benavidez. You know what I mean? David just isn't punching like that. He's a volume puncher, and he will pressure you. You get what I'm saying? He does that well. Shout out to him. But outside of that, he didn't hurt Morel at all.
Those are the
and
facts.
Morel, and Morel actually, is that motherfucker right there is punching. You get what I'm saying? He dazed fucking Benavidez a few times. And he's even stronger, physically stronger. I remember when Benavidez tried to push Morel to the ring.
That's the
Morel
bell.
put.
But it's not your time.
Do you think Troy the the punch
I
that
work for Troy.
Hamza the punch that Morel landed after the bell on David Benavidez, do you think that punch would have dropped Berlanga?
Triangle theories, man. Triangle theories. These
No,
dudes
because
terrible.
Berlanga has good size, bro, and he takes good punches. To hurt someone, you at that level that these guys are at right now, you have to hit them with shots they don't see. Was Gvon talking?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Canelo can catch you in between your shots. That little quick when you throw boom and then you get hit. He didn't see that. But Canelo does have enough power to hurt you, but it's the shots you don't see. And it's not like David Benavidez wasn't looking directly at Morel. It's just those shots. It's the shots when David Benavidez was trading Morel and he was so thirsty to get off his shots that he wasn't being defensively responsible, and he would get hit and stumble. Because you do get that's the perfect time to hurt somebody when they're throwing shots.
Yeah, because yesterday on the show, Jose said that punch kind of fucked David's face up because it was a off guard punch.
No, he was not protecting himself at all times, even after the bell, and that's Davis' fault though, because that's one of the initial rules. Hit, not get hit, protect yourself at all times. You know what I mean? So you got to keep your hands up because sometimes the ref is late. There's error in there.
And what shot? There was a shot that Morel landed Ness with kind of like buckled David in the corner. Then David like
I don't think it was.
That's the shots I'm talking about when they was trading shots. That's the shots I'm talking about. That's the time where you crack David because he's getting off his shot, but his head is still right there. You know what I'm saying? So David Morel would just throw the shot hard as he could, but David is also a bigger man. He's as good size for the weight.
Yeah, I mean, I seen only one time where Benavidez' knees buckled. That's when he was putting the pressure on Morel. Morel's back was against the rope, and he caught him with a check right hook or a straight left, and it made David buckle. But that's because he was rushing forward. You know what I mean? Those are the mistakes you make when you're zealous and you trying to capitalize on when you think someone's hurt. Ultimately,
That would have been the time that when Andre Ward say, use the front hand, you'll use the front hand right then to gauge the distance and to keep the man's back against the ropes like Floyd did against Canelo. When Canelo start backing up and you keep him there and you paw it there and you stick him to the stomach and you keep him there for a little minute. When he try to move, you cut him off. Then you get your combinations off and step to the side. That's it.
Mad Bet, Kansas City.
Shout out to Kansas City.
Man, they down bad. Y'all got whooped in that bowl, bro. Salute Kansas City. Y'all niggas got whooped. Y'all was looking like Spence.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
All right, man. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm from the Virgin Islands.
So
okay.
So you're not from Kansas City.
I live in Kansas. I live in Wichita, Kansas.
But you're from the Virgin Islands.
I'm just my old man. I'm from the Virgin Islands. You know that. I'm mad then. Anyway, Keyshawn is in a 50-50 fight with Berinchyk because you don't have to have power to win a boxing match. And Berinchyk is pretty good. He showed it against Navarrete. Like I predicted before, Rolly's gonna beat Ryan, and Keyshawn will put his name in the.
Are you sure you charge those Kenichi bears all the way? Because I feel like you got some feedback.
He need to charge his brain in the matrix saying can that dude is a 50-50 fight. Get it, plug yourself into the matrix or the hatrix because you're drunk.
Hey, stop stealing my call. Hamza. Stop stealing calls, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, this is my assessment. Berinchyk is a very good fighter.
Yes,
Come on, man. What's up with this guy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's my call. This guy is crazy.
Why? Because he's saying that he said how you Caribbean with a name like Mad Bet?
No, he's interrupting the call, man. He's like, yes, sir. It's annoying.
Yeah, no, we gonna stop him from doing that. My bad, Mad Bet. Yo, come on, man. Get that man his call, bro. Go ahead, champ.
All right. No, I'm from the Caribbean, yes. That's the street name. But anyway, because I used to smoke weed back in the day. I don't smoke weed anymore or drink. None of that. Like I said, Keyshawn is in a 50-50 fight with Berinchyk because you don't have to have power to win a boxing match. Shout out to Paulie Malignaggi, right? You don't have to have power to win no boxing match. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson and Devanani. They don't have power and they win. So it's a 50-50 fight. He could lose because Berinchyk has shown he's durable and he's very awkward. Rolly beats Ryan from being on. He has nothing to lose. Tank, of course, annihilates Lamar Roach, and Keyshawn puts his name in a hat if he gets a knockout. I don't know if he gets the fight next. I hope Tank will fight Shakur next. That's my goal for Tank. Anyway, that's my call. Good show. Peace out.
All right. Malcolm the Troll says, member for 17 months on a prospect level. Mad bent. Pause. Tank Glaze makes sense. Bro, you a hater, man. Leave my Caribbean brethren alone, man. I wonder where he's from. I wonder if he's from Grenada or you from Jamaica. Or where you from? Damn, Mad bent. Come back, actually. Where you from?
Man, Ben.
Oh, he said the Caribbean.
The tank whale, right?
What?
Ain't that the tank whale nigga?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Yeah. You got them rhythms, the Caribbean rhythms. Yeah, man. This was so Ness. How you think the viewership going to be on Valentine's Day? This on free ESPN, right?
I mean, it all depends.
It's gonna be great because women are independent now. It's gonna be great.
Here he go. Sexism coming up.
No, I'm not saying women are not independent.
I mean,
they're working. They're the most
depends.
educated now.
Oh
what
man,
am I saying? Something wrong?
Do you got a lady? Or you having lady troubles?
No, I'm saying women are the most educated. Are you listening?
Harsh. You be so harsh on these women, man. It sounds like you
No,
having a hard
bro.
time
Are you
in a
listening?
dating pool.
Women are the most educated. They independent. Yeah. They got their own market.
So basically, you saying they don't need us on Valentine's?
They be saying it all the time.
I'm not a slow dude. I'm thinking 10 steps before you even talk, bro. Like, come on.
They be saying they independent, man. You
ain't got no girl. Now. That's on you.
You gotta think about the market now.
Nah, you ain't got no girl, so he gonna be watching. But nah,
no, I'm not even gonna. I don't really watch it. I'm gonna watch the highlights until you start talking.
So Ness, you doing the flowers thing?
Nah, I don't believe in flowers, man. Flowers die. Why would I give you flowers as a representation of my love when they die in a week?
Nah, the eternity roses, bro.
What? I never seen no. Send me a link. Never seen eternity roses.
Them shits last for a year.
Oh, a year? That ain't an eternity, man. I'm good off that.
This nigga.
That's a cheap investment, bro. You buying roses, they die.
Nah, but it's fire though.
Nah, you ain't lying, shiny suits. These are all man-made holidays trying to get money out of you, you know what I'm saying? That's what I be trying to tell y'all. You ain't gotta wait for Valentine's Day to go out with your lady. Y'all the ones wait for these man-made holidays to treat your lady good.
I used to say that all the time. I do shit every day.
Word. But phone lines are open if you want to talk some bulk sale. We got H-Town.
What up, next game?
You know it.
H-Town, baby. Hey, man, I got Keyshawn this weekend, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Berinchyk got me worried, man. I mean, they're very, very clean boxers in the Ukraine, and those guys don't get tired, and they keep throwing. So I hope that Keyshawn catches them with some of them power shots and slows them down. But as far as the Morel and Benavidez fight, I mean, that fight went the way it was supposed to go. The more experienced guy just had a better game plan. Morel thought he could match his output in the beginning, and then he realized he couldn't. Then he tried to slow it down and see if David tired himself out, and David never tired out. Because Morel's the one that was hitting him with the harder punches, hurting him. He hurt David like 2-3 times. It's just that he couldn't keep up with the volume. He wasn't ready, I guess, for that type of volume. And David did what he does, volume puncher, and wore him down. I mean, and they keep on saying that, like Tone, oh yeah, he got hit with that punch after the bell. Man, go back and look at the fight, Tone. David hit him first after the bell. He just returned it. You know what they say? The guy returning the punch is the one.
He really did.
You know, So I mean, it is what it is for the Benavidez fan at the time. Oh, that was dirty. Nah, man. David did it first. He just returned it. It is what it is. That's boxing, you know. But now, man, that the kid's gonna be a future of boxing. He's young, man. And as much as people want to hate on him and Morel probably fight again. They're the two younger, bigger guys. I mean, other than Bivol, who else is up there in those weight classes? Ness that are gonna be here for the next 5-6 years.
Fighters?
You know, yeah, fighter. They're gonna be a main
Nathan Lugo
5-6
up
years.
there.
Nathan Lugo.
Man, get up out of here, Tone. Like as soon as Nello dies, you're gonna be talking about, man. Remember when Nello? He was the king of the Mexicans. That's how you be, Tone. Man, I miss Nello.
No, the new face is here. I don't know why Jose Senior said a step back was Chavez Jr. That's a direct connection to Canelo and son of a legend.
Tone, I'm glad you mentioned Senior. Where were you when he said we've been happy with the PBC our whole career?
Why you always hating on them, bro? They getting paid. They getting paid. They
No,
getting
they
paid.
getting paid. No, they getting paid. But where is the point where they're talking about that they were complaining about getting the Canelo fight? He done told you multiple times they're happy with the PDC. They ain't looking for Canelo. That's just a publicity stunt to get names to David.
Y'all obsessed
That's
with
all it is.
David,
Clout
man. Y'all
chasing.
obsessed with
Clout
David.
chasing.
Obsessed with David.
But it's
I'm
not
out.
your time.
You and G-Von obsessed with David. It's crazy, man. I cannot wait for Canelo to give us this fight because, see, I'm not like that. I just want to see the fight, man. What y'all gonna do? And I know what they gonna do because they did it when David beat Morel. The next day is like on to the next one, man. That's the unfair part about this. No matter what David do, y'all gonna find a way to hate on that man.
Facts.
Laugh out loud pillow. That's
Yo, you
crazy.
heard me?
This show done turned into the Berlanga, Morel, Davis show. Man, Keyshawn ain't getting no love from y'all.
Hey, so
They got
on
on
Keyshawn,
Valentine's
bro.
Day, bro.
Keyshawn Davis, bro. This is crazy, bro. I've been driving all day. I just moved back to California. I'm on the road. I've been on the road all night. I just barely found out he was fighting this week.
Damn.
This is crazy, and it's sad too because I haven't even seen a graphic of this fight. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know what Berinchyk looks like. You know what I'm saying? And,
Damn.
So this is bad, bro. This is not what you need from his first championship fight. I'm starting to believe what Crawford said in that lawsuit, bro. Like, what is he doing with his black fighters? Like, first it was Thursday, and now it's a Friday on Valentine's Day. Well, I'm thinking about going to Cali and finding me a Valentine because I have to leave my girl in Oregon. Like, I'm not thinking about no fight. This is bad, especially when you got a guy like Keyshawn who's so marketable and could really be a future star, bro. This is crazy. The good thing from it is that he could take the belt away from Berinchyk, spice it up. Now we got Tank, Keyshawn, and Shakur, as champs. That's spicy. But talking about Berlanga, bro, like, I had a good, interesting take on him. I think I want Hamza to touch on this too when I'm done. Because I see Berlanga, like, he's one of my favorite fighters outside of the ring. Because, like, especially, I seen bro at the Colorado football game, like, showing support to Coach Prime. Like, you don't think that he'll be on type of shit like that, So it's just certain parts of Berlanga that I like about him outside of the ring. But inside of the ring, he seems like a fighter with no identity. He tried to take Bivol's game plan over Canelo, which I think is a fail. Like, if you're that guy, you don't copy somebody else's game plan. You say, I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And it works for me. Like, I'm not here to copy how nobody fights, bro. I fight how I fight, bro. And I maximize that. You know what I'm saying? And I think he needs to find a coach to really bring out his style. Like, you know what I mean? Because what is his identity? Is he a puncher? Is he a boxer? Is he? And we can't tell. Each fight he's different, and he needs to really bite down and find that out. I think he needs to worry a little bit less about like the glam of it all, bro. Like Berlanga, we get it. You're swagged up, but do that shit in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta figure out how to transfer that big chain energy into the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's pretty much what it is, y'all.
All right, we got Damian Clark with the $5 cash app that says Keyshawn just using Tank name like everybody else. I don't know about all that, man. What we trying to say? That he don't want that fight? That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Man, salute to Cameron and Mace for getting that re-up. TBV next, B.
What, they getting a re-up on what?
Think they might be going to Barstool.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I had
Hey Tone, what's Barstool? I ain't hip.
Barstool's like a sports network. Yeah, it's like a sports network. But yeah, ESPN, y'all need to get with the program. Y'all need to sign one of these YouTube content channels. I see the Zone got Showbiz. The rest of y'all need to follow suit because the niggas that y'all got up there right now, zero personality. And the streets don't need that.
We got Rafta Taino, saludos, TBV, flex emoji, 100 emoji, eagle emoji, Puerto Rican flag emoji, Dominican flag emoji, American flag emoji. Is that Salvadorian flag emoji, Mexican flag emoji? Off the ropes boxing, $5. Anybody see bio about Customado being played by Anthony Hopkins? Nope. But I'm gonna Google it. Google's my friend. Yes, Anthony Hopkins will play Customado in a boxing biopic, Cuss and Mike. The movie is about Mike Tyson's legendary trainer. The movie is based on the book Mike Tyson, The Money, Myth, and Betrayal.
I need to see that. Every boxing movie is gonna be fire though. Every single one. Even that Clarissa Shields movie fire.
They got an IMBD, but they don't really have one. And this is old. This is 2020, this article, so something must have happened.
Shannon Sharp don't know about boxing? What y'all talking about? I'm talking about a boxing show. And Pat McAfee, he cool, but like I said, it's trash over there, respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything. I mean, I do, but I don't see like something to give us a timeline on when is that actually coming out. Excuse me. Malcolm with the counter, Pistol Parkway, Mozzie, $5.
What in the Marco boxing I just walked into?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
Marco.
What the Marco boxing touch? That's
Whoa,
funny.
you over there watching Planet Fitness commercials? Mentally getting in shape.
Nah, I turned on. I had a window open and it was
cap.
Why do you hear that? That's weird.
Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Me and my girl literally going to dinner, then the fight. Perfect date. What y'all saying? Shout out to you.
Told you.
You know, for telling your girl to do dinner in the boxing match, but you're gonna have to show up late because ain't no way you doing dinner in that card. That's a big ass card.
Yeah,
you gonna have to show up like for the co-main and shit, like the superstars do.
The 22nd?
No. We're not fast forwarding. We're talking about the actual title fight happening this weekend that you know nothing about, I bet.
Keyshawn Davis is fighting. That's all I know about.
Well, Marco Keyshawn hater.
I applied and they fucking denied me and it made me very depressed. I'm like, I'm not getting approved to that fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've been hating on Keyshawn.
You've been hating on Keyshawn. What you said about
I wouldn't
Keyshawn?
say it's hate. I just don't see I think he's a great fighter. I just don't think that he's going to be a dominant fighter. I just don't see it.
Yeah, so they watching you like, yeah, we don't need him at the fight. He
Hey,
might
it might be true. I don't see it. I think he's good, but being on top of Tank and on top of Shakur, being at that level above those guys, I don't see that in him just yet.
Wow. So they
What?
said we don't want the negative media here from Marco Buxell.
I guess so.
That's
They don't
not
approve.
nice.
Marco boxing, I just walk.
You don't get none of the free hot wings.
I'm not even getting approved for a Nickelodeon card at this rate. But what are you gonna do?
I got
A
Ghost
Nickelodeon
Nose
card.
Boxing 2-pounder. Okay, being on an undercard, but on Shiraz's son's card. Oh, he's talking about Austin. We got.
I remember I don't think they'll approve me for media again because the one time I got approved for David Lemieux, I tried to take a to-go plate at the media.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I tried to say, y'all got foil in here?
This dude, you terrible. You just a comedian. You need a stand up. I know he capping, yo. I know he capping. Somebody try to take a to-go plate. You know why it's not funny to
You're
them? Because
diabolical.
they ain't been there. Like, I've actually been there, so I could imagine you in that room trying to walk out with a plate, and it's like, no, you fucking didn't. No, you didn't.
Yo,
He tried to take it to
just
press
hopped in my
row.
DM.
You tried to take it to press row and shit. That would be hilarious, yo. You terrible. This guy is the funniest. Lord to the
No,
mercy.
he is. He'll just hop in my D. He sent me something the other day and just put diabolical.
You meant to say
Metabolical.
he hopped on your DM, right? That's what you meant to say? It ain't sound like that, We got 03 Dub, $2, two-tone. Your boy David did 70,000 pay-per-view buys according to Rick Glazier. He needs Berlanga.
Hey man, we need Chavez Jr. That's what we need.
So it's like you don't you gotta not believe Dan and believe Glazier in order to run with that story. And I get it. Glazier says Dan is like a PBC shell, so he's being fed those numbers. Those are fake numbers. But I like to celebrate these numbers, man. So I'm hoping that the Dan numbers is the real numbers.
Yo, what's going on, Ness? You had a fire at your house?
Yeah. Dan, you just realizing it?
No, that makes sense. What? So it's a big job. They got to fix everything up.
Well, yeah, because of the smoke, there's a lot of not only renovations, but like cleaning.
So are you in an actual hotel?
No, now I'm back here because they did the asbestos.
Damn. So the fire was bad. That sucks.
Yeah, we had to be out for that week. This motherfucker said 3 days. That shit turned into a week.
That's how that works. I have a lot of experience with those contractors.
But remember, they had to do everything, so there's nothing here. So I'm just like, here. The contractor, the one that I prefer, is gonna be his Sunday. So this is still a process.
Did you lose a lot of belongings?
Not really.
That's good.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't as bad. It was a blessing in disguise,
All right.
Yeah,
well,
it's like I said, it's making me make the move to leave. Versus.
Oh, you want to leave that place?
From a standpoint of not wanting to, to not wanting to have two mortgages, yeah.
I feel you. Okay, well, cool.
But we do
United States dollars go far everywhere else.
Yes, that's another thing. The cost of living in Las Vegas is a lot more. It's probably up there, if not more expensive than being in New Jersey, New York. And I
So
left that.
You're going to Florida?
Oh yeah, I always got the Florida house. But that's the thing. I would never rent that house or sell that house. So it's like I gotta rent this one.
All right. Damn, I wouldn't have thought Vegas would be more expensive than New York.
What? Bro.
Can't
Over
be.
the years,
Just the
yeah, because
gas,
this
just the
just
gas alone is more expensive, bro.
the
Well, yeah, because
tourist area.
we don't really use that much gas in New York because everybody's walking, taking the train. But
No, no,
everything
no,
else,
no, no. No, but
Ain't no trains in Vegas.
you looking at it from a totally different standpoint. It don't matter what you use. Look at the gas price in New York. The gas per dollar, the
right?
gallon per
But
dollar.
that's my point. A lot of times, gas will be cheaper in New York City because it's not as used.
No,
It's
no,
not a commodity.
that's not true. That I was a truck.
No.
No, I was a truck driver. That is not true. Gas in New
Oh,
York
okay.
is more expensive than Connecticut and New Jersey.
That's true.
Guaranteed.
That's true.
And I'm talking about like $1 plus. Bro, you
Yeah.
fill up in New York. If you coming from Jersey and you fill up in New York, it's just you dumb or you just had to or you just got it like that. But like,
Oh yeah, no, I remember back in the day, my pops would drive to Jersey to get gas on some cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't know Vegas was so expensive. Yeah, fuck it. I hate Vegas. Personally, I hate Vegas. I don't like nothing about it.
I like Vegas. I realized, with the going back and forth that there is, you love Vegas because of the amenities. You can't escape the amenities at any time of the day, any day of the week. You have something to do. You have something to do, and it's not gonna take you an hour. It's not gonna take you. Florida takes you a fucking hour to go anywhere unless you live in Miami, where then all those cities are very 20 minutes apart. It's like Miami, Hialeah, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. Those
Yeah.
are all close. But once you get past that little tight ass boot, man, that shit gets into an hour and a half, 40-minute drive to the next city.
I'll tell you, people are raving about Tone's home state.
What,
Shit,
Arizona?
Yeah, it's affordable-ish. You know what I mean? You get a lot of property. It's nice. It's nice weather. A lot of people like moving there.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was just watching something that was saying that the migration to Tucson has slowed down. When everything was going down and people were leaving because of COVID, that the migration went over there and
To Tucson?
Yeah, Tucson,
Yeah,
Florida,
that's
Texas.
that's where I lived when I was in college over in the boxing team. I was in Tucson. And Tucson was a fucking shithole. Like, especially compared to Phoenix. And of course, Tone knows this. Phoenix is like nice. Tucson is like diet fucking Phoenix.
The pull-out bandit, you're absolutely right. And that's one of the perks I miss the most. Shout out to New Jersey. We don't pump our own gas, bro.
I know, it's weird. You get out.
I hate everywhere else I live. I gotta pump my own gas, and I was born in New Jersey, so it's like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, y'all got gas attendants?
Yeah, we give jobs. We give jobs to people.
Yeah,
we give jobs.
You cannot.
That's crazy, bro. I thought that was gone because we used to have that in Akron.
I was just
Bro,
in Jersey.
Gas attendants.
Bro, you know what it is for a fucking winter day to whip up to the gas station? Yo, fill it up. You just go like this. Fill it up and zip your window back up.
But you do gotta spend a little more because you want to hit them off. You want to hit them off with the tip.
I don't know what I've never.
You got to tip these niggas?
Hell
You don't
no.
tip 'em?
Hey, Tone. Listen, I was born in New Jersey. I was born in New Jersey, and we do not tip the gas man. Never, never.
You used to tip them sometimes.
Never. Not
you don't
even.
feel bad for those dudes standing there freezing their balls off. You don't tip 'em?
Hell no. They getting paid real good, especially the Hess ones. What? Get out of here. Nah, you wildin'. You tipping the gas man. You a baller.
I mean, I'm not tipping them a lot.
I swear to God, listen, I've been in New Jersey like all my adult life, like different versions of myself, like a, young adult, teenager, first car, balling. Never tipped the gas man. I've never even seen someone tip a gas man.
So they don't even expect it, you're saying?
No. I've never in my life seen anyone. And listen, I have family all the way down Pleasantville, New Jersey. Like,
No, now that you mention it, last time I was there, I handed him. He got kind of surprised when he took the money. He was
Fuck yeah, bro. Never a tip in Newark, New Jersey. I mean, fuck Newark. In Jersey, period. Where? Why? No.
Damn.
Listen, I'm already upset that American people have done that. Listen, you go to a resort, Europeans don't tip.
I know, but Bulgarian, my family would get mad at us.
It's only us stupid ass Americans. Everywhere we go, we think we ball and we want to fucking tip somebody. But
In
you
Bulgaria,
go,
my
you go to
family-
the,
You mean like in Vegas when they get your bags and shit, niggas ain't tipping?
No. He says
No,
outside of
outside
America.
of the country, only Americans think they ball and tipping. You go to any resort in Cancun, Mexico, fucking DR, Costa. It don't matter, bro. You go wherever you go. It's only Americans thinking they ball and talking about.
Wait, let me. When I was in Jamaica, they expected tips, and they were even talking about it. They're like, they don't get paid almost shit to work
Yeah.
there hourly.
I don't
They live
know.
off the tips.
I don't know what you're talking about. I go to. I ain't gonna say I go to Jamaica as much as DR because obviously I've gone to DR way more. But I've gone to Jamaica more than the average non-Jamaican, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, that's what they. I mean, I was only there once, but I remember a few of them said that like the hourly or whatever is
Bro,
garbage.
I
and they
love
live
the
off the
grill.
tips.
I love the grill, and I've stood right on the grill where like we open the door and we walk 50 feet in sand and it's the beach, or well, maybe 50 is an exaggeration, maybe 150 or something like that. But yeah, no, expect tip. That's what I get mad at my country for. My country, these Dominicans expect you to tip. They literally are telling you that déjame algo, manito, and it's like, yo, bro, I'm not giving you shit because you asking. Like, that's not how this works. A tip is supposed to be based off service. It's like you went the extra mile for me. Here you go. Now I'm a tipper. I am a tipper when I'm in my country because I understand that I can get anything I want for that mighty dollar. So me and my wife exchange a large amount of $100 bills into singles to purposely tip for everything. I get help with all my luggage. I don't carry luggage. Listen.
That is
You
nuts,
see
bro.
DJ
That is
Khaled?
crazy.
Did y'all see
good.
DJ Khaled video? You think he doing that because he cool? No, because everybody does
That's
that. When you
crazy
get to
good.
DR, it's your turn to be rich because $1 American is 58 of theirs. So it's like,
That's good.
But
I
at the
get
gas station, you just leave them in a cloud of smoke.
No, that's a good thing because you actually step. That's what I'll be talking about when people come over here and get a social security number. If they can acquire dollars and send them back, man, and you go to the foreign exchange, it stimulate the economy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's what he's doing. And man, that's real good, bro.
In Bulgaria, my family, they would get mad at you when you tip because they're like, you're gonna have people expecting this shit here. They're like, don't tip anybody. They were yelling at us. I was like, all right.
That's stingy.
Well, but that's what we're saying. DR is the same way. A lot of countries are
Bro,
that way. They
in
don't want to get
DR
people into that habit of thinking that
you could get
Of
anything
sharing
done.
money.
tipping of thinking you're going to tip. Yeah, we would go to a restaurant, we would tip, and they would look at you weird because they didn't expect it either. You know what I mean? They were like the servers are like, what? And then my family's like, you got to chill. I'm like, what? It's just, and the dollar's strong there, so it's nothing to tip to us. But.
So this year, I want to do the basketball game, and we're gonna do an appreciation night for the Bud Crawford and Canelo fight.
I'm
so
in that hoop game.
That Friday before the Canelo Crawford fight, we'll have an appreciation night here in Las Vegas. Also, before that time and after Border Wars March 1st, we need to agree upon a date and a state to do the basketball game cookout. But these are all things that we're going to accomplish this year. So it's more about the community picking the date. I would say Florida, which gives us good weather. Vegas gives you guys more to do, and I actually know a gym that we can, just rent out the whole gym. So, yeah, Texas is always warm, and I don't mind Texas, but it's a basketball game, so we want, for it to be a nice climate, right? We want to be able to.
This white boy can shoot.
We want to be able to eat some nice hamburgers and
Oh no, your
vegan
form is
burgers.
trash. You cannot shoot.
I will drain a 3 in your face.
Drain
right
a
up in
three.
your fucking face.
Drain a 3. Drain a 3.
You will do nothing.
My man said Asbury Park, New Jersey. Hello.
Asbury Park. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, it's cold as shit out here. I'll tell you that.
I mean, in Connecticut, what you expect, champion? I tried to warn you.
It wasn't my choice.
Bro, you're the man. Tell him what the Bible says, Hamza.
Oh, here we go.
The man leads, right, Hamza?
Not in this house.
He said
Man,
not in
we
this
need to get it,
Women
we need to
have
get it
way
together.
He said
more
not in this
stamina.
house.
They got
Man.
way more stamina than we do. Like, they will fucking hold on to shit. Shit.
That's not stamina.
Whatever you want
Stamina
to call
is
it, they
actually
got it.
physical and mental endurance to look past the dumb shit as to be a good helpmate to you so you can continue to run your businesses so you could be at peace. It's all about your peace. Listen,
Well-
happy wife. Hey, hold on. Happy wife, happy life, happy man, God's plan.
Here's what I'm going to do. CYP flew you
Shout
in
out
the
to
train.
my man Smart.
CYP flew you in the train. I'm going to fly you in to help me set her straight. That's what we do.
No, listen, CYP gave me a story about how he built his wife, man. It's a pretty hard story, man, because he's a coach. So no, man, he took his wife all over the world with the track. That's real.
Word.
You gotta be a leader, Marco.
Leader.
Like I said, this house it's a little differently run.
Hey, yo, so
I'm just-
Florida, Vegas, Texas, give me a 4th city. Not that I really want one. Oh, I'm going to put Dominican
York.
Republic. No. Dominican
I have-
Republic. Let's do a fucking international trip with the gang. Dominican Republic. We going,
TR.
Yeah. We going 3, 4 locations. Pick one. Which one? Basketball game.
Florida. I would do Florida. The only one I'd possibly come to is Florida. I like
Marco,
Texas. Huh?
you missing Valentine's Day for the Keyshawn fight?
They disapproved me for the fucking media credentials.
That
don't
You ain't
mean
real media.
that don't
You
mean
ain't
that
real
you
media, Marco.
that don't mean that you're not gonna stay home and watch it and not take your girl out. That's what he's asking. Are you
Nah. You trying to get me killed, Tone? Nah.
Marco?
Hey, I'm saying
Marco,
you
how
went to
old
the
is your-
fight on Valentine's Day.
How old is your oldest? You don't have to tell me the age, but old enough to babysit?
That's fine. No, I can tell you that my kids are 11 and 8. So, yeah.
Damn, so you gotta hire a babysitter. Oh no, you don't.
No, I
Okay,
kind of do still.
Let's go. No, you already ran with You leave your kids alone at 11.
No, we haven't done it yet. I'm down to do it, but my wife isn't comfortable just yet.
Nah, not yet. 11. I think 11 is legally too young.
Marco,
I think you
your
gotta be.
kids are young.
I think
there's
you gotta
a
be.
legal. There's
Yes,
a legal thing.
yes,
for that?
yes. I think like for diapers not
Yes,
to get,
brother.
for diapers not
What's
to get
the-
involved, it's got to be 12.
Word?
Word. What?
Okay.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
So we got to get a sitter, and I don't think I would have gone anyway, even if I got approved.
Look
but
at Zorro.
I was just
Zorro de la Vega talking about 11 should be old enough. It is in certain house
not.
homes.
No, it's
in
not.
certain house
Not-
homes
no.
it is. Come on, man. Troy, you 40, you
Mm-mm.
my age. There's no way you gonna tell me you wasn't home alone at 11. Get the fuck out of here, man.
No, I was.
Yeah,
no,
but we
not
were at a
at that
different
time. I
time.
wasn't.
And that's my point.
wasn't.
And that's my
Not
point.
that
Certain
early.
I was working street
households,
to Hell's Kitchen at 8, but that's just bad parenting.
and that again is my point. Certain households that is old enough. Certain households.
Yeah, it was different when
By
we
the
were
time
young.
I got 12, though, I was at home alone. But I'm a man, though. I'm a boy. I was all boys. It was no girls. It
Yeah.
was me and my 2 little brothers on my mom's side. So I was in the house all the time holding it down. But that, I've seen a psychiatrist about that. That is not good. That's neglect in a form of which is a form of abuse. Is called parentifying.
Well, look,
It's like,
it made Alex tougher. He said him and his sister was left for home alone at 10 and 11 years old. And look at him. He done got in border wars, got him a knockout, and he's a model citizen. man.
latchkey kids. I mean, Ness, you were probably alone too, right?
That's what
You
I'm
had to-
saying, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Everybody our age
Yeah.
If you're from the inner city or
Mm-hmm.
immigrant and you're my age, you were left
You were alone.
because your parents had to work. Your
Yeah.
parents had to work. You know what I'm saying? If you had
Yeah.
two parents, they both work. If you had one parent, you know she was working all day.
Yeah, no, it was. We were latch. They called it latchkey kids. We were by ourselves all the time.
Yeah, I was left alone at 8 years old. My pop's a military guy, so I was 8 years old. But
damn.
Yeah, this generation, yeah, I'm a helicopter. I'm a helicopter parent.
You are? You keep one tone? You're on them?
Hell yeah. I'm not man, I ain't leaving one tone in the crib by it. No, man.
Well, that's not helicopter tone. Helicopter is like off his ass. You're talking about just good parents.
No. He in the teenager.
Helicopter is like where you're over him like this, like whatever he's doing.
How old is one tone?
It's like
one
11.
tone's 10.
Yeah, he's like my son's age.
He's 10.
Yeah, one.
The cute kid.
Yeah, I mean, now, it all depends now because I watch movies where these 10-year-olds can't even cook nowadays and they burning themselves or burning the house down. You know what I'm saying? But again, at that age,
They can do nothing.
At that age, we was cooking, bro. Like, my little sister had to help my mom cook. My mom got home from her motherfucking 8-hour job to cook for us. My sister was in the kitchen helping. And that's how you learn. That's how you grow up to pass down the same tradition and cultures from your mother.
Hard work.
And those recipes don't get lost. And that taste don't get lost. Or else you just become Americanized. You lose all your culture. You know what I'm saying?
I just had my son shovel, which we've never done, but we shoveled the driveway. And I had him do the whole shit. I hit him with a 10 spot. Boom. Teaching him supply demand.
Honestly, you got the right idea, so I'm not gonna be harsh. But that is way too cheap. First of all, I'm gonna just tell you, I'm as old as you, and we was getting paid $20.
I did give him 20, actually. I did give him 20.
We was knocking on people's door to shovel their yard and driveway. You know, the stairs, the front of their house. Because in New Jersey, you get sued if someone falls on your sidewalk. That part that still belongs to the city, but is in front of your house. You're entitled to. You have to keep that. In shape. So it would be $20. I'm like, God damn, that's 100 years later. You still giving them $20.
Nah, I did give him 20, but it was annoying.
I never got 20.
It was annoying me to have to shovel.
Hey, bro, in Ohio, you was
they had mad snow in Ohio.
You were lucky to get more than 10.
Wow.
Lucky to get.
Troy, they must have had mad snow in Ohio.
And that's what I was going there. I was going there, Marco. It's got to be so much snow. How could you not get more than $10? Y'all get more snow than us.
I know you got
poor, nigga. Poor, that's how. What you talking about? How could you not get more than 10? What 10? Where is it coming from? Where the fuck is a 10 coming from? Attention. A Thompson. If you damn man, what? You getting $3 to $5.
Nah, listen. At my worst, at my worst time. I don't know if it's because I came up that way, doing it myself, but even at my worst time, I would pay whoever knocked on my door to shovel my snow.
Tone, did it ever snow in Phoenix for you? Ever?
Not like heavy. Like we've got cold like that. But like this year, we've only had winter for like 3 days. Now it's back hot.
Fuck. Yeah, that's the one thing I loved about Arizona. That weather, man. You can't. But at night, it would drop 40, 50 degrees. It'd be like 40 and then go up to 80. It was crazy.
Yeah. Y'all just stay
how
away.
It is in the Bay.
So don't the best place on earth.
I got
in the Bay, it'd be like 50, then it'd get up to like 90.
FJC the third. What up? FJC the third. Champ. Spider Rico.
Grand Rising, Doc.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Allah is with those who is constant. Allah is with those who are constant. I'm not gonna lead y'all astray. The things I say, I read, and I also listen to We and Me. You know, I listen to y'all every single morning. I look forward to everybody's calls, and I wish more people would call in because y'all only make me smarter. And just want to say that, you know, it really is a grand rising. I feel brand new. I get stronger every day. Showbiz is a TBV arch nemesis. You know, I decide. Showbiz is the TBV arch nemesis. You know, God been doing this for 15 years on this show, letting people call in. And then they let this man, which everybody been calling who's a weirdo. Compared to Nestor, this man is weird. He act weird, he talk weird. But I guess the weird niggas is winning now, huh? The weird niggas is winning now. Nestor, just fight this nigga, man. Call him out on some all the platforms is fighting platforms. We made the Border Wars platform and they copycatted us. You've been doing this for 15 years. And now the platforms fight this nigga, man. That's what you gotta do. And I also want to say I pray for We and Me. Allah guide us to ways of peace and safety, the straight way, never to go astray. There are those who fight for the bag, and there are those who fight for the peace and the retribution that our people never had. Retribution means revenge.
Rico.
Look it up in the dictionary. Don't speak when I speak. This is my 3 minutes.
Sorry, Rico.
You gonna speak when I pray? You know, sometimes I think you be clout chasing Nestor. When he get off this show, you gonna make your show because you want his fans to follow you. And then you go on there talking about, oh, I'm not doing well in my personal life. First of all, don't tell people your personal life. Would you want people to feel sympathetic for you and give you money? My father used to do that. Walk around begging for money. I told this nigga, I don't respect you. Shakur versus Lil Tupac Stevenson versus Keyshawn. What y'all protecting? Y'all protecting Lil Stevenson, huh? Don't nobody want to fight. Yeah, because Keyshawn gonna whoop the fuck out of Lil Stevenson. He know it, everybody know it, but we gonna protect him. The same thing what happened to Lil Tupac Stevenson is what happened to Earl Spence when he fight Crawford. In and out like a robbery. That's what Jerron say. God's in the ring when I fight. That's what Keyshawn say. Till this day. That's what Deontay say. It's Esteban from Oregon with love. I'm gone.
Wow.
And that's what Esteban say.
That motherfucker's bipolar. He comes in my chat. Hey, Grand Rising, love the boxing talk. Listen to him now.
Hey, man.
Why did he try to violate you? That's crazy.
I don't know what his fucking problem is.
Yo, you see he picking a fight with me, talking about fight
He
showbiz.
wants you to fight. He wants to fight me.
He
only remind him of his pops.
He only started saying that when I told everybody he ain't pay me yet. That's why he got mad at me.
Who didn't pay you? Oh, Rico didn't pay you yet?
Spider Rico.
Oh, so you triggered him, so he tried to get all aggressive.
Yeah, so he's mad at me.
But it's not your time.
He's mad.
Hey man, I'm just don't be surprised if the big fight that Berlanga's talking about after this Pokemon tune-up undercard that he's on is Chavez Jr.
Oh, that dude is still fighting?
No, look. See, people think I'm crazy, but I'm cracking this business of boxing code.
I just sent
Ness the article.
You're just a hater.
I just sent Ness the article, and I guarantee you, Ness is going to say that's a big fight, bro.
I'm not looking at your article. Your article's fakey.
No. Look, it says Chavez Jr. want to run a squabble with Berlanga.
Nobody takes him serious anymore for years.
The Ring Magazine really posted this. They out of control, man.
Was that the Inquirer? That was Stars?
The Bible of boxing. Man, this is nasty work. They really posted this. Today, of all days, they posted this.
I told y'all. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy.
No, it ain't that you crazy. You happy because this is who you was trying to get Jose to fight.
Yeah.
He literally, listen, I was interviewing Jose Benavidez. He slid in the text like, yo, Ness, ask him if they'll fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And I asked him because that's my dog, you know. That's what he want. And all Jose said, oh, man, come on. Why you doing this, man? Jose ain't like that recommendation.
Nah, man. Now they gotta fight him because Berlanga gonna try to steal that bag. Eddie Hearn is already working. I guarantee it, bro. Nah, bro. This nasty work, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the announcement. I don't know who the fuck the dude is that he's fighting.
Who?
Berlanga.
Nah, but that's because you new to the sport, Marco. But that's
Well, new to the sport is not
Jonathan
accurate.
Gonzalez, man. That's AKA Mantequilla, man. I mean, you know, if you don't know him, you don't know him.
No, I don't. But does he have any chance of winning?
I mean, you know, it's Berlanga, bro. We talking about Berlanga. Only guy that beat him is fucking Canelo Alvarez, you know?
All right, let me ask you this. Pacheco, Berlanga, what happens?
Good fight. Good fight. I gotta see can Pacheco take that power of Berlanga, man.
So you can't choose one?
I mean, we seen Nelson was able to stand up to that power, right? He never went down or nothing. Even Jose Benavidez came on here yesterday and was like, "Yo, Nelson's a tough motherfucker. We didn't expect him to stand up to everything that we threw." So, you know, is it that he's tough or is it that the power of Pacheco is not what we thought? So, you know, we got to see that. We got to see that.
So I got two more. Plant, Berlanga, what happens?
Oof. I think Berlanga has a good shot, right? I mean, based off the Macumbi, he was able to. Woo! I ain't never think Macumbi was gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying Berlanga beats Plant?
I'm saying that's a good fight. That's a fight we deserve. I think maybe that's the big fight. Maybe he signs a 2-fight deal, 1-fight deal with
You're
BBC.
a polished politician. All right, last one. Boo Boo. Berlanga.
Boo Boo Berlanga. Oof. He's too big, man. Come on. It's gonna be nightmares for Boo Boo all over again, no?
Did Boo Boo start at 54 or at 60?
54.
Jesus, he's tall though.
54.
Okay.
Weight classes for a reason. That's what you said.
I say size matters, and don't say pause, Troy, please. I say size matters only if you know how to use it, because some people don't know how to utilize their size.
Hey, you know Berlanga.
Some people
Berlanga showed you he know how to use his size. He lasted 12 with the GOAT.
Yeah, he did.
With the pound for pound king.
He did, and apparently we got ourselves another damn near 200-pounder in Bud waiting in the cut.
Nah, he was only 186.
Hey, Marco, I got a question. Is it easier to write your name with a full-size pencil or a small pencil?
What the fuzz?
This has to do with size.
What
Something
kind
to
of
do with
weird
size.
question is this, man? Where you going? Where you going with this, man?
No, it's not, bro. You cat.
Where you going with
I've never
this,
used
man?
I don't really get it.
We got my man Treese, Toledo, Ohio, Counterpunch.
Yow.
You.
Yow.
Yo.
What up, though? Hey, man, what the fuck? Hey, Troy, man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? What type of question was that, man?
Talking about
just
pencils, man. Why
he fucked me up with that. That shit was like, wait, crap, like, what the fuck?
On here with a YouTube channel, 96 men talking about pencils, man. Don't do that shit.
Man, I'm just asking a simple question to keep it simple for you. Like when you get one of these in your hand, it's easier
let me
to write
ask you a
with
simple
this.
question then, Troy. We damn near started a world war over this shit real quick. Let me ask y'all a question then, man. Fuck it, since we doing questions. But I got two of them real quick, really. Cause first question, fuck it, we gonna keep us. Why the fuck ain't my man Kenny Sims fighting Oscar Duarte on that card?
Do you need me to show Duarte's post where he called Kenny a duck? Did you not see
I believe.
that?
See, that's that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
injured.
like that either. That's some Eddie, but that's not that Eddie. But that's Oscar. Like, what the fuck, bro? He needed that. Was supposed to just get set up, and then Turkey was trying to get that shit set up anyway. Like, why the fuck ain't he just what the fuck? And then Regis pulled out. So why the fuck ain't he slide in? I don't get what the fuck going on.
He put a duck on Regis' face, duck body on Regis' face, and a duck body on Kenny Sims' face, and he called himself the Duck Hunter.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't like that. Nah, that's bullshit. There's got to be some politics or something. Because I would like to think that my nigga Kenny Sims would take that fight. He'd be screaming about how he not getting opportunity and shit. That'd be nonsense. But like, because and then like I say, they were supposed to fight. Then he got hurt. Now Regis hurt, motherfucker. That mean you supposed to, you feel me, step up, next man up, get in the mix. What the fuck? And then you on this, that shit lightweight. I don't like that shit. I was lightweight upset to see that shit. But that's neither here nor there, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Troy, man, real quick, man. Quick question, man. And Marco, all y'all, fuck it. If you had to pick a finger, man, to sacrifice, man, shout out to the Yakuza and the Japanese people and whatnot. We know Canelo trying to go over there. We know he got his cartel, you feel me, situation and whatnot. But if you had to sacrifice a finger to the Yakuza, man, hey, what finger would you pick, Hamza?
What?
That's easy.
Man.
No, see, look, Marco, you already got to put what finger you choose.
I ain't choosing none.
Yeah, Marco.
The pinkies, because I don't ever look fruity. Boom, no pinky. I won't ever have the pinky up in the air. I'll never look fruity.
What the fuck?
You ain't gonna have no
shout out
balance. You
to
ain't
you,
gonna have
man.
no balance. You gonna be looking like my man from Total Recall.
No,
and
he
shit.
said the hand finger.
Nah, he said the pinky, man. Hey, man, it's people. It was. I know some people who would have chose the middle finger, man. I said, nah, hell no, you don't choose the middle finger. I'm picking the pinky. I'm with you, Marco. But I know some guys who would pick the middle finger or the ring finger. I don't know why.
Is the bell player. That's the
Shout
bell.
out Toledo, Ohio.
I got DC3 $2. H-Town is Benavides' biggest hater in the community. Mad Bent $105. I'm from the Virgin Islands, home of Julian Jackson and Tim Duncan. Tank C. What? Oh, Tanksecution, March 1st. He just did his own creative thing.
That means that Tank's gonna get executed, or Tank's gonna be the one executing.
No, Tanksecution. He's executing someone. Angel Patilla $5. At the Natural is tough in the chat, but don't want to see me at Border Wars. Duck emoji 3 times. Cree Rich $2. Tone looking like academics in the cut. Heavy Bag TV $5. Valentine's Day cancel. We gotta appreciate these casual free cards. Top Rank do a great job building fighters, and it's great to witness the steps. I like the main event a whole lot. I'll be live for the main event. You know what I'm saying?
For Keyshawn?
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's Keyshawn, right? Like, that's the biggest fight of the weekend, too, no?
Yeah, it is, but I believe it might be a little underwhelming.
I'll be live for it, though. I'm a hardcore. My lady understands. My lady understands.
He's gonna stop. He's gonna stop, dude.
She probably gonna do something, plan something for the nighttime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Pistol Parkway Mozzie $2. You can go to jail for touching a gas pump in Jersey. What?
Erroneous.
I don't know about all that. But I just never tried because they always did. In the winter, they got their coats on. They come out the little booth like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Marco, and guess what else? They got so like entrepreneurial that every gas attendant started selling White Owls, fucking, Black and Mouse, waters, everything, bro. It just became simple. So it's like a one-stop shop. Like, yo, let me get 2 Black and Mouse, fill up the pump. You feel me?
We got drive-throughs in Akron. Like,
Nice.
do y'all know what those is?
Yeah, what the fuck? McDonald's got one. Of course we know what drive-through is.
No, but like not like that. Like it's a drive-through. Like it's look
gas
like
station?
a store. Yeah, it'd be connected to a gas station, and you drive through, and then everything be on both sides, and then an attendant come out, and you be like, "Hey, let me get this, some chips, or water." It's like it'd be kind of on the outside of the gas station, but you could drive your car through, and then you pay, and then you pull off. It's called a drive-through.
That's dope. Nah, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah,
And I drove
every
through
time
there.
I say that, people are saying, I'll be like, damn, we need to get these in every city. It's called a drive-through, though. It's connected to a gas station. It looked like an extra building, and it's a car can go through, so everybody go in a circle. You get your gas, then you come around, you come through. You could even pay for your gas through the drive-through. But they got the chips and the pops and everything on the side, and then you just ask the attendant, you give them a tip, too.
we need more votes because right now it's tight. It's Florida 31%, Vegas 34%, Texas 17%, Dominican Republic 18%. So we need more votes because, it's too close. I could just easily make an executive decision and be like, nah, we're doing it in Florida. We're doing it in Vegas because that's too close. Y'all got to overwhelmingly pick a state or country here. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't already voted, come on over to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where I need you to vote because we are looking for the first step in our basketball game, which is figuring out what state we're going to do it in. Second step, we'll figure out the date. Right now, we're planning, obviously, after March 1st, which is Border Wars, and before September, Canelo Crawford Friday, before the fight, weigh-in day, which will be the appreciation night. So right now it even got even closer at 33%. My Floridians, stand up. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? We should certainly hold it in Florida. Vegas is a little windy. So barbecuing outdoors in Vegas, I don't really be recommending that shit. You know what I mean? Like wind be blowing, I don't know. But hey, there's a lot to do in Vegas outside of, the basketball game. You know what I mean? We could actually do like, ATVs in the mountain or some shit, things like that. So, yeah, there's more to do here in Vegas. But Florida's also dope because you got the beach, and different things, So, we got callers here. H-Town with the counterpunch.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
H-Town, baby. Hey, man. Spider Rico, man. You know what? I don't mind the showbiz Ness fight. I think Ness will put them hands on him. He got them big old eyes, big targets. So I got Ness on that one. But yo, man, why you always got so much hostility towards Marco? Cause he is like you hating on Marco, I guess, because he's a white man. But you betting the white woman, bro. Come on, man. You can't be hypocritical like that. You dating a white woman, but you hate the white man.
Rico got away.
Man,
well,
it's
Asian, I appreciate the support, but just so you know, this is the first time he's ever came at his face to me like that. Usually he's real cool with me, so I don't know what's going on.
No, he came at you before with the Anglo Marco and all this bullcrap before.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he did do that Anglo Marco shit.
That seemed more like a joke. This was some anger. He's having a bad day.
And he always jumping on Marco when Marco got something to say, bro. Hey, man, you can't be sleeping with the white woman then be hating the white man, because that's where she came from. You know what I mean? Essentially, you doing the same. I can't stand shit like that, man. Hypocrisy. I get along with everybody. I don't give a fuck. As long as you cool, you cool. As long as you work, that's what I respect. People that work. That's it.
That's so wild. Yeah. The white woman, man. Salute that man.
But yo, Hamza. But you know what I'm saying. You can't stand on one side of the street and be yelling at the other side of the street while the lights turn off. Then you go to the other side of the street.
Can't do it.
You can't be militant like that, man. That's crazy.
You gotta stand on your square, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. And I love all the yams. I'm with Tone. And I already know what Tone's doing for Valentine's Day. He's gonna go buy a dozen roses and go to the strip club. Hand them out to them hoes. I see him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Hey, but I got Keyshawn, man. I got Keyshawn, and hopefully he knocks him out. That way he could get that Tank fight. Because, man, we got to see Tank fight somebody, goddammit. I'm out.
All right, let me catch up here on these super chats. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's a free way to support the show. We got BR, $2. New to the channel. Definite. What? Def there for the. Okay, so Def is an abbreviation. Definitely there for the basketball game. Salute to you. Champ. Mo Brains, $5. Denny's embarrassed Navarrete. Let's hope Bomac did his homework. Otherwise, this could be a razor close fight. Davis' technical abilities will be tested. Davis claims he's getting a knockout. So I don't know about no tears. Up next, we got McLovin, $2. The DR would be nice with that weather. Hey man, if you vote, we will go. If you vote, we will go. H-Town, $2. At 11, I'd be home alone cooking and everything. Salute. It's like I said, it's all on the household, man. Chill Will, and I ain't gonna front. Like I said earlier too, is if you was an immigrant, you come from immigrant parents. Like we was rushed to be adults because we had to take care of our siblings in order for our parents to be out there working. Chill Will, $2. Stamina and endurance, the same thing, Mister Know It All. DC3.
No, stamina and endurance is not the same thing. Stamina is actually mental and physical endurance. It's one of the 10 pillars of fitness. You could just look it up. Endurance is
I don't know if
something
that's
completely
true, Troy,
different.
but it sounds great.
No, I just said you can look it up. It's one of the 10 pillars of fitness.
I got you. Observable fact.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. When you learn that when you take CrossFit.
Hey, I got a counterpunch for Spider Rico, courtesy of DC3. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. TBV gang banging. Rolling on the floor with Tiz, Showbiz, K. What? Did you miss something? He says Showbiz K, exclamation point, shout out Spider Rico. I don't know, maybe he meant KO. Tevis, $10. Chisora ain't war, Spider Rico is war. And we got Gashwad with the 2-pounder. Catterall versus Barboza picks, method of victory. We still got to do a previews and predictions for that. We ain't there yet. Today's only Tuesday. We still got to do previews and prediction for Keyshawn as well and the whole card. So don't worry about it, man. We fight weekend it up. Brooklyn boy, $5. Marco saying, quote unquote, size only matters if you know how to use it is so diabolical. No Diddy.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's true in both instances. So,
we got
it's true.
Ryan Robertson, member for 7 months on the prospect level. Can we get a parlay for the main card? Of course. We got Adrian, $2. Bring it to Florida. We got all the snow bunnies, 3 snow bunnies. And I guess
Does that mean old women?
I guess he's talking about the basketball game. Chill Will, $2. I guess Troy's smarter than the dictionary now. Laugh out loud. Uh-oh. Hey. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. And right now, we're still at 30% Florida, 33% Las Vegas, 16% Vegas, 21% Dominican Republic. I like it, man. That's nasty close. Okay, damn, it just, now it's 22% Dominican Republic. I like it. Hey, let's fucking do it. I'm telling you, you could find whole round trip, all-inclusive packages is like anywhere from $500 to $800, bro. I'm serious.
Damn.
No, I'm serious. CheapCaribbean.com. I make no money by telling you where to go. CheapCaribbean.com. Thank me later.
Yo.
Cheap Caribbean?
CheapCaribbean.com. And it's flight included, hotel included, with the bed, the food, all that great shit. Yeah, we hear you, bro. You just ain't saying nothing. You there or what? Oh,
that nigga done dropped off.
Oh shit, Dominican Republic, 23%. Let's go. I'm telling you, man. Listen, we all deserve that trip, and your wives will love it. If you got to bring your wife, she gonna love it too. Because again, you know, the $50 to $100 massage you pay for over there, you're gonna pay a lot less over there. You know, the pampering you give your girl is gonna be a lot less over there. You know. And it's gonna be better too. You know, they do massages when they do the nails. I'm telling you, it's nasty over there. Nasty work. You're gonna get treated like you top dog status.
Salute cooking with Ja.
Oh, it's a new
Keyshawn
girl. What happened to
gotta
cooking
get.
with Kai? Now it's a new girl.
Yeah, they got cooking
Damn,
with Ja now.
that's
Or
crazy.
J
Yeah,
J A I.
How they gonna steal her name like that? What up, champ?
what did happen to cooking with Kaya, man? She just fell off the face of the earth, man. Shit crazy.
Now it's just
Yeah,
cooking
but
with Ja. That's nasty. How they still just move on to a new sound?
man, but
Hey, Ness.
me.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you do finish this call. My bad,
Oh no,
champ.
I was gonna say another day of ain't shit happening in boxing. You know what I'm saying? We got a weak ass fight this weekend.
What?
Keyshawn Fortnite, yeah, Keyshawn Fortnite Davis, going against what is it, Dennis or Ivan Berinchyk, whichever one of them Berinchyks. You know what I'm saying?
The hate
Can't
be
even
real.
remember.
Hate be
We
real
just know
with you.
we just know they Ukrainian, man. Yeah. I mean, come on, bro. Look at the odds, man. This dude's supposed to be a champion at 135, and Keyshawn is favored to win by like minus 300. I got an echo too. It's an echo in the background. Yeah, man, favored to win by like minus 300. It's just nasty work, man. So it just is what it is on that matter, man. Shout out to Keyshawn Fortnite Davis though. And we got the big fight coming up, man. Not that rematch for undisputed because we know Better Be gonna whoop that boy again. But Floyd Schofield, man. Floyd Schofield, man. He gonna cook. Damn, the echo is crazy, bro.
I can't hear it.
Well, it's like when I talk, it echoes.
The phone tap.
And it just might
Hit
be,
up the
bro.
firm. Hit up the firm.
They heard I talk to Hamza, man. So them people looking to get me.
That's
Shit,
facts. They
wow.
looking to bring you to
But
my
yeah,
firm.
man. We expecting Floyd Schofield to bring out the best in himself. You know what I'm saying? He's in the Shane Mosley mode. You know what I'm saying? He got to get Shakur out of there, respectfully. Shakur's always been a fraud. His resume is a fraud. Everything about that guy is just fraudulent, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a facade, bro. Y'all claim this dude's the best. He's supposed to be this killer that's supposed to beat Tank, but yet he still ain't fought anybody on that level. And shout out to Floyd Schofield for stepping up, man. He gonna do him dirty. I'm just hating though. I'm just hating. So don't mind me. I'm just hating. Just like I'm gonna hate on Bud Crawford, cause y'all still celebrating this BS fight that's coming up in September. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we would have a fight party for this fight. This fight ain't deserving of a fight party. It's not a mega fight. It's not a super fight. Ain't nobody gonna be able to watch the fight because it's on the zone, man. Niggas don't watch the zone. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be real with the people here, man. You know what I'm saying? After this fight with Canelo and who the fuck he fighting again? The Canadian dude, boxing up North Cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody watching Canelo after that, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching Canelo after this fight, man. Canelo is a joke. He done say I wasn't gonna fight the man. He said he don't know who the man was. Now he fighting the man over on Riyadh season. There's a bunch of BS going on right now, man. And it's disgusting.
You may
But
feel like
shout
it's
out
your
to Edgar,
time,
the undercard Berlanga,
but it's not your
fighting niggas
time.
off 10-year bids.
Hey man, everybody deserve a shot, especially somebody did 10 years, man. Like, but that looks like the last call. Right now we got 33% is picking Las Vegas, 28% is picking Florida, 24% picking the Dominican Republic. Wow. We might need to make a new vote on the community page and open it up. But there is plenty of time to plan it. But remember, this is going to happen between March 1st and September 17th. So a date in between there. I don't know. Let me
For what
see.
event?
Let me see the basketball game. I just want to get them some data because they're just picking a random place. I don't want peak season for the Dominican Republic to fall within that time. which mid-April to December, and that's where the weather is the most favorable. So yeah, at least we know those days are good. You know, for me, man, I could always be in DR for end of May, which would be like for the Devin and them fight, right? Is that happening in the beginning of May? But whatever, end of May, sometime
Yeah.
in June, whatever y'all pick. But we gonna talk about it further. We could probably do a untitled on it and put out a poll on the community page. If you're trying to call into the show, now is the time. Adrian with the weird question says, is DR doing massages? The kind that you're looking for, probably.
You gotta just stop with this nonsense. Get your life together, sir.
I know, right? He out here, you know. I had to change the word. He didn't say massages. He was blatantly obvious with what he's looking for. I'm being PG here for the listeners, but But on that note, Hamza, let them know where they can find you.
Troy Killertainment King on YouTube, Quentin DeChivo at Killertainment on Instagram. You can find me on the Hatrix. You can find me on Norbs at all. 10-8 podcast. Get your ass smoked. You can find me on the Boxing Voice. You can find me in the book. You can find me in the book.
And my champ, Tone the Superstar.
Yeah, man. Follow me on YouTube, Two-Tone the Superstar, the Hatrix. We going live tonight, man. We going up tonight. We cooking tonight.
Yeah, and stay tuned. I might come back at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a Untitled where we can kind of expand on these cities and options for the basketball game, because these are things that I want to make realistic for this year. We're definitely going to do the basketball game. We're definitely going to have another appreciation night. And moving forward, the appreciation night will be an annual thing that we won't miss. So, the issue is always going to be that we like doing it around big fights to give, us the opportunity to not only have the appreciation night with the most fighters in town that we can invite for you guys to be able to interact with those fighters, but also to have a great fight for us to watch together. But that being said, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when we do go live. I am going to go live again, like I said, to talk about the basketball game and how we can figure out a city and state to do it at. And Border Wars show is on Wednesday, oh Wizard. And I was going to do one last Saturday, but obviously with the whole renovations things. But now I'm here again, so you will get two this week. And we actually got a lot of fights on Border Wars that have been made. Let me just go to my home screen here and get this. We got 45 competitors that need to be matched up, but right now we have 13 matchups so far. So we'll be talking about that on Wednesday. And once again, if you want to participate on this card, the link is in the live chat here on youtube.com. And don't forget to go to the community page where I am going to be putting this same vote on the community page to expand with the rest of the community that doesn't or didn't catch the live show. Peace.